everybody, and welcome to Dungeon Sphere. It is May 25th, and we are on episode 42, and we're going to have a fancy ball. Cue the jazz music.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's fancy. They play jazz.
Before we begin,
Nothing but saxophone.
I will like to remind everyone that we do not have Res Lore on Monday because of Memorial Day.
Sad.
Which we did play Jackbox this past Monday. Some people promised to be there, and then they ended up not.
Then they were dying.
It's fine. Everything's fine. It's okay.
It was a good time. We had a bunch of audience participation.
We did. It was pretty much Yuri's whole family.
Well,
it was a great time.
Before Yuri's sister came, there's a bunch of people that, I don't know, did we know them?
We lost a lot of people at break, but my mom and my sister still hung out with us. But at the height of ours, we had 4 people playing and 2 audience members.
Yeah. Ooh.
It was a good time.
I'm really sad I missed it. We'll have to do it again.
I went on a winning streak. It was great.
I won 2 things.
I also won 2 things.
I won a thing, I think. Yes, one.
Yeah.
One.
You won Murder Trivia Party.
I did.
So did Yuri. Killed Melissa, took her body.
The comeback of the century.
Super encore. It was a good time.
All right, so that was a good time. We won't be having Patsy Draws this Thursday, but I will make sure that it happens next Thursday. And then, because I had to work last week, it was crazy, and this week I'm heading to North Carolina.
Woo!
And then another announcement is that we don't have any other announcements. That is the announcement.
That's a weird announcement.
Now, last time on Dungeon Sphere, Team Reaper slaughtered Team Empyrean and humiliated Noramak and let Devlin Taylor go because he's the cool guy.
Yeah, he was cool as fuck.
Yeah, so they're just like, you're fine. You can go. It's like, chill, brah. And then he left. And you humiliated Noramak, took her parasol, and then
I just want to point out that she admitted to insurance fraud on like national Scryer Vision. So
yeah, there's gonna be consequences.
I couldn't stop thinking about that.
Unless whoever controls Dungeon Sphere also controls what gets shown on.
I mean, probably, but
It's fine. We'll just stage a public execution when we're out of the sphere.
yeah.
I'm sure they edit this show.
Justice!
They say it's filmed live, but we know they're lying.
They actually have a whole room full of divination wizards predicting when the best shit is gonna happen.
Sophalia Cannon.
Yeah, Sophalia is in that room leading the entire operation.
That's just
She's like,
speaking.
I see when they will die. That will be the perfect place to go. Right there.
Exactly. Noramak is gonna spill the beans. Cut. That means that Sophalia is complicit in tax fraud, insurance fraud. It's fine. There's money in it.
Or she just told them it was gonna happen and they cut it.
Maybe, yeah.
Sophalia does not care if it is good or bad. She just tells what is going to happen.
Perfect. Everything about that is perfect. And you also learned about Moxie's origin kind of being created and then the church basically guiding Canari into the Dungeon Sphere, having manipulations and control all over, but something still doesn't sit right. It feels as though that's not the whole story. Because
that would be the full story.
Yeah, because you don't know what the Dreaming Dark has to do with all of it yet. So you know that they want to break through, but what did they Did they contact
They're
the
committing
church?
insurance fraud.
Yeah. Yeah, the Korai
Insurance
cares.
fraud all the way down.
The Korai cares so much about insurance. It's dream insurance.
Are you
You
insuring
cannot
your dreams?
escape.
Are you insuring your dreams? Ever been injured in a dream?
Good.
Has a dream ever
Entitled to-
injured you?
Ever woke up with psychological trauma from a dream?
You're entitled to
Yes.
compensation.
And by you, we mean us.
Yes, pay us.
I actually remember the day I became gay. It was because I had a crush on Aubrey Jenkins in the 3rd grade or something. And then I had a dream that night. And I said some really mean things to her, and then I woke up and I didn't like her anymore. And from then on, I only liked boys.
That
That's
was a
how that
roller
works.
coaster of a story. I was like, Aubrey sounds like a girl's name. And then for a minute I was like, well, I guess it could be a boy's. And then I forgot what we were talking about.
Anyway, yes. Then you were led to a room. You took the fancy drinks. Oh, you did avoid the bone claw. You were able to loot the bodies and get through the portal before the bone claw returns, who was only turned away. It was like 800 feet.
Yeah, but he
For
was
that 1
fighting
minute.
the Celestial.
Oh yeah, then the Celestial went to like go to bat with them. So that was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
And Braenna stripped Jaden naked to grab all his stuff.
And then as soon as you went through, you drank your potions. Quentin Giuliano was there. And he
Oh my
greeted
God.
you and told you that there's no exit guardian. Instead, there's a fancy party, which in a way is its own beast to battle. But it's going to be a great time. So as you go in, he leads you to your rooms through this golden door on the left on the 1st floor. And you are taken each to a almost large suite-like room. The bedroom is actually separate from the little living area. Each room has its own little kitchenette. And there's already some refreshments set out for you. It seems to be like an entire, just like lavish bedroom suite that you get all to yourself. And this hallway is just y'all. There's a door on the end, 2 doors on the left, 2 doors on the right.
Is the map that we're on it, Dev?
No,
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
the map that you are on is the foyer.
Okay.
Foyer.
I switched to the map because it kind of vaguely sounded like what you were saying, but then I was like, wait, there's other
Yeah.
people there, so never mind.
There is this golden door over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where your bedrooms are. You go through there, you go down a hallway, and then you go another door into another hallway, and there are your 5 bedrooms.
Cool. We do that thing.
This is all theater of the mind because I did not make your bedrooms.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well,
Unbelievable.
before we really get rolling, we should do our level 11 maintenance.
Yeah. So as each of you get to your rooms, you begin recovering from the day, almost as if you're getting this like really long, restful night. And you feel as though the battles, the trials that you have faced have made you a stronger, more resilient, more fortified person. And your constitution, you get to roll your hit points now.
Yes.
I was making an in-canon explanation.
Good job, Dev. Okay. Ugh, that's only a 5. Garbage.
All right.
I rolled a 6.
You can re-roll ones, by the way. You all are lucky.
Blue.
It's a 7 on a D8.
Nice.
It's 4. 1. Again. Okay, I have 5. Average.
That's good.
How do you up hit points?
I'm going to do
It'll be in the character builder.
Oh yeah.
And I have all of my references ready for any shenanigans that are gonna happen in terms of like spells, items, like the whole shebang.
So we do the long rest and attune to items if need be and whatnot. Or do we not take a long rest?
You can. You don't take a. You will be getting a long rest. It will. You got here pretty early. I mean, everyone technically early, and the evening celebrations are not for another 10 hours, so you can get a long rest.
Neat.
Oh wow.
Well, Braenna
Time is irrelevant here.
removes, sadly, the dwarven belt, the belt of dwarven kind, and instead puts on the belt of stone giant strength. So she's less con, but more strong. So
The belt you take off, it's very dwarven. It's got the hard edges and such, and a dwarven face, I think. And then you are able to put the stone giant one on. It's actually more crude. It seems as though it was more carved, and there's a semblance of a stone giant, but it's not the precision from the dwarven belt.
Mm-hmm. And Braenna now has a strength of 23, so that's fun.
If anyone would like to describe what they're changing into, feel free, but I feel like some of you are choosing your spells for the day.
Could you tell?
I had to. I realized that the ability scores and stuff were different and hadn't been added on since I guess Moxie sort of has attuned to her radiant damage stuff, so now it doesn't hurt anymore when she explodes. She's come. It's taken a lot to get here, but she accepts that her parents were probably assholes, just like everyone else. And well, not everyone. You know what I mean. All parents are.
Yeah. Also, I did. Quentin would have told you that Claudulius's shop is through this door on the right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Braenna would go there quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys can figure out your spells. Braenna goes to Claudulius.
All right. When you go through that door, it looks exactly like the storefront that you have seen everywhere else. This two-story shop with walls completely in a disarray, and you see the little elemental dust mites and stuff scurrying around until you open the door. They scurry away.
Dooley, I come back.
Hello.
Hi, I have come for a thing.
He comes, he's all bundled up and he's got like some tissues and like you see like some green snot.
Don't get me sick. We're supposedly having something tonight.
It's okay. It's not something dwarves can get.
Good to know. Still don't get me sick. That's real gross. Also, I have a lot of stuff now, but it's so magic. I feel like I need something that can help me hold on to all these things. So, Braenna would like the amulet of attunement to get the extra attunement slot.
Hey.
He turns around slowly. He's got slippers on and he's just shuffling forward. And then he pulls out a wand. He wicks it a little bit. The wand seems to like sneeze. And then a amulet floats off in your direction.
Where is the spreadsheet for what he sells?
I will get that for you.
It's in handouts, but it's higher up here.
Okay, I was gonna say, is it not?
I just replied to it.
Oh, thank you. I should just pin that one.
Nothing's new from the last time.
Okay.
So there
I
are
just forget.
still the quartz pig, the ivory goats, the important ones.
I feel like there was something that
Oh, you already bought the goats.
Get last time.
So,
We're all still waiting with bated breath for the day Moxie finally uses one of our menagerie.
I was gonna pull out the terror goat and set it down in front of the fog, so as they came out, they were instantly met with like terror to run back into it. But we didn't get that far. But I 100% was going to pull out the terror goat.
That'll be 690 gold pieces.
Perfect. That is what I would like. I was also thinking, guys, of getting... I know that Vrexil has a bag of holding, but I was thinking of getting that portable hole. I would also... Braenna will say, I also am starting to get just a lot of stuff in general. Do you have, like... We already have a bag that can hold a lot of stuff, but is there something, like, maybe bigger that can hold a lot of stuff, too?
Like a demi-plane?
I don't know what a demiplane is, but it sounds big. I would like it, yes.
Right. That will be 23,137 gold.
23,000? Your thing says 2003.
To make a demi-plane?
The portable hole, Tab. The portable hole is 2003 gold.
Yeah, you told me, but not Claudius. I don't know what a portable hole is.
Oh God.
He's selling it. That seems like a lot of, like, I just saw something, is it something I can carry around?
No. If you want it portable, I could get you the portable hole. It's only 2,003 gold pieces.
That sounds a little more affordable. Yes, I would like that to place.
Alright, check your pocket.
You feel a silky fabric in your pocket, and when you pull it out, it looks like this like pure black fabric.
This can fit stuff in it?
And you have 2,003 less gold pieces.
Yeah. What was the other one?
Put it on the ground. It's there.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna do this so I don't forget.
What?
I'm subtracting the gold so I don't forget. What was the other?
Oh, okay.
Because otherwise I will, and then be like, why do I have so much money? Because I didn't actually say that I spent it. That's why I have so much money. Okay, there we go.
You only need 6 feet of space.
6 feet? That's like taller than me. And Braenna will go to a big space and just like flip it like a frisbee a little bit.
So then it unfolds into a 6-foot diameter hole, and you see as it lays flat, the fabric disappears, and instead it seems to just create this open hole in the floor.
Braenna's gonna like stick her head in. Pretty dark in there. And she pulls it back out.
It's 10 feet deep, and you can put anything in it.
Including people? I mean,
Yes.
I went in it, so I feel like that's probably yes. Cool.
Yes. And if a creature is inside, and you fold it up, they will need to climb out. It's not too difficult, but for one with such little strength like your friend Vrexil, you probably won't be able to escape, so be wise.
Don't worry, I got new muscles. I think even if you went in, it'll be fine.
He actually grabs the portable hole, and as he's about to hand it to you, he actually blows his nose into it.
You are a very gross person, Dooley. I do not appreciate that.
Oh, one more thing, and this is very important.
Yes.
So write this down.
I'm writing something down, sure.
Don't put this in the bag of holding. Or any similar items. Or else you'll rip open a hole between dimensions and everyone around you will get sucked through.
I was saying, if Vrexil does go in it, a lot worse things are gonna happen.
that feels like a very bad thing. I will definitely try to remember that. Thank you.
Is that it?
I think that is all I have because I have only a little bit of gold left. We'll see if anybody else wants stuff that I can help with. So thank you, Dooley.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave.
This is when Moxie kicks into the room. And she says, "Get those animals ready. I'm here to buy."
Slams down a giant sack of gold.
Out of gold.
What was your name again?
It's Moxie.
Is that your real name?
It doesn't matter. I mean, I think it is.
That sounds more like a nickname.
I'm pretty sure it's my name. How you said you didn't even remember it. I could have.
You have a
said my
last
was-
name?
I mean, I do, but I'm pretty sure that Moxie doesn't remember what it is.
I think you only forgot your first name.
I couldn't remember.
So for anyone that doesn't remember, Moxie
It's been so long.
had something. I forgot what caused it, but Moxie forgot her actual name.
It was something really stupid. I wrote it
Something
down.
stupid. It's somewhere in the notes.
I just
It
write
was-
down all my notes, so I can't control find. I
We
have to
forgot
look
it
and hope I
in
wrote it.
the semi-plane where we rescued Andrew
Oh yeah.
because Braenna forgot her
you-
street address.
You failed a roll and you
Oh,
forgot your
yeah.
name. Yeah,
Yeah,
in the thing because it was sapping away memories.
My notes are so big and there's so many of them, it's impossible to look things up now.
I know.
Isn't that
Well,
like
I've been...
Matilda or something?
Yeah. So her name is
Moxie Matilda Everhart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everhart. Okay.
Remind me again, what animals do you have already?
I mean, what animals don't I have? I have the goats for sure, and the camel,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a rooster of courage, but I don't think that one counts. And I have a silver raven somewhere. It's not what the there he is. He's in a different backpack. That's what I have. I think we made some kind of deal, but I don't remember what it was, and I can't find those notes.
Right.
I heard that another contestant had lions. Do you get those back at all?
Mm-mm.
God damn it! I'll have to go find them.
No, they get teleported somewhere else into the dungeon.
Oh, so I
Asked.
could still find them.
The
Okay, cool.
dungeon takes and the dungeon gives.
Is it like a sentient being, or are we inside of something sentient right now?
Mm.
Is it a mega structure?
Mm. I would say it is a mega
God.
structure.
As Braenna leaves, she'll be telling him, "Careful, I think he's sick."
Ugh.
Oh, if
Don't
only
get too
someone
close.
had some healing hands that could cure my ailments.
If I touch you, will I get sick?
No,
Oh,
Asmar
okay.
can't have what I have.
I mean, I'm a people, and then Moxie will just put her hands on. Oh, I get to roll for this now. Sweet. I don't have enough D4s out. Excuse me a moment. Normally it was just like such a small number. That's actually that healing hands. Moxie's now realizing got a lot better. As I look for my dice. Okay, let's see. She'll give him. Wow. 7 points of healing. It was a 4 and 3 ones.
Wow.
My throat is less scratchy.
Cool. That's always nice when you're sick. So can I buy all of the animals now?
Yeah, and I'll give you a discount.
Oh, sweet.
Thanks
Wait,
for
what?
healing me. Since you heal me for 7 hit points, you get 7 gold pieces off.
Oh, thanks.
That's a joke.
But also, one of the animals disappeared. I had totaled up how much they all were.
Oh, sorry. I got rid of a animal and gave a turtle. Or,
Got
Put a
it.
turtle
Okay,
in.
let me.
yeah. So
There's the silver raven, I think.
the silver raven
Oh,
you
I
already had.
that though.
Yeah,
Okay,
so I got rid of it. And then
I
the
was
goats.
like, oh, what did I didn't even look. I just added them all up in my mind calculator.
Yes. So, woo, much better.
Sweet.
All right. Well, do you want the quartz pig?
Uh-huh.
Do you want the peridot turtle?
I do.
Do you want the onyx dog?
That's all I've ever wanted.
Oh, cool. They're right there.
Okay. And so then I owe you 868 gold.
Did you already subtract 10%?
Oh, what? Oh God, now I have to do more math. What's 10%?
Well, what was the total?
It was 868.
All right, so 86 gold pieces off.
Oh, sweet.
Actually, 87. Let's round up.
Okay, so 781. Thanks.
You're welcome. Now nobody
let
else
me-
gets cute
No,
little
if
animal
you-
figures, and it's all your
Yeah.
fault.
They're all mine. I'm taking good care of them along with my griffin and my
Have you found
constable.
the elephant yet?
No.
The serpentine owl?
No, wait, hang on.
The obsidian steed?
Wait, just hold on. I need
How about
there's
the ebony fly? I don't have
there's
them.
an
I'm just saying that they're
owl.
somewhere.
and a fly and a steed and a what else?
A fly, a steed, an elephant, and an owl,
Elephant.
and the lions, and the bronze griffin.
Oh,
There's a lot.
a griffin for my griffin. I need that.
You have a
All right,
griffin.
well,
I'll buy the griffin from you.
no, it's mine.
Okay.
I don't remember what I named him last time, so.
Ah!
I remember like peaches or something, or
Oh!
tangerine.
Yeah. Oh, it's mango.
Braenna, are you still there?
That's why I said
What?
it.
Are you still there? Just hanging out with Moxie. Watching
Maybe.
this whole exchange.
Yes.
Yeah, we all decided on mango. So yeah, no, mango's not for sale. So
All right.
it's my baby. Well, it's not mine. I didn't birth it, but thanks. I'm gonna think really hard about all of these animals that you don't have, and I'll take the ones.
Maybe
that
I
you-
will have them in the future.
Don't worry, I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Moxie, how are you gonna take care of all them animals?
Don't die.
Most of I'm trying not to. Most of them are not real, so that's how.
Okay.
They're like, and she like holds up 3 figurines.
I suppose that's a lot easier than actual animals.
Yeah, I just have 2 of those, and one of those eats rock. So.
At this time, Umbran would come in.
Kicks the door down.
Also kicks the door down.
This time is just like immaculate heels.
It's like that scene in Anastasia where that perfectly
Oh,
wonderful
God.
woman just drops her.
Grandma, it's me, Anastasia.
It's just Umbran.
Umbran, it's good to see you. What can I do for you today?
I require an old friend back after tragically losing her in a ground fire explosion.
What?
I lost my snake.
Your snake?
Yeah.
Where did you get the snake?
You!
I gave you a snake.
You gave a
Familiar
tattoo of
spell?
Find Familiar.
Yeah.
My
Oh!
familiar tattoo.
Oh!
It only has 1 use on it, so I need another tattoo to
that's,
get my snake back.
That's fairly-
Trash. Yeah, I know.
You should be able to reuse that. At least
Yeah.
once per day or something.
You would think that would make sense, would it not?
Yeah, because you just tattooed it onto your body. That's.
It's a single use tattoo. A
Well-
temporary tattoo,
Oh.
if you would.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do you need the familiar part of it? Or could any old snake producing thing do?
What monster would I be to not get my snake back?
All right. Come into my back room.
Also considering, do I want to upgrade to the level 2 Bloodwell Vial? I was really hoping you'd have level 3s.
Oh, I won't be able to find level 3 Bloodwell vials. That'll be in the dungeons here.
That's where he got his. Fine. I'll also take a level 2 Bloodwell Vial. Will you
Right.
buy back the level 1?
Yeah.
Cool.
How much did I sell it to you for?
Too much.
You're right. 251 off of your total.
Nice.
Okay, did anybody want the Belt of Dwarven Kind, or should I sell that?
I
to tune to it, right?
I'm full on attunement.
Yeah,
so
I can't.
won't.
I want it, but I can't.
Anyone know? Okay. Oh, could Dooley, before I
You
go,
don't even have to try anymore. I'm over it.
I try so hard, I promise, but your name is real hard. I also would like to get some money for this belt that I don't need anymore.
He grabs it and he looks at it. Whoa, a belt of dwarven kind. Where did you find this?
Dungeon sphere.
Where do you
Yeah.
think?
I'll find
I haven't
things.
been anywhere else.
Well, I mean, we're
Well,
in
you
the
know,
dungeon sphere. The dungeon
I
sphere
just
takes
got
you all
it.
sorts of places. Anyway, I'll give you 4,000 gold for it.
Damn.
Okay. I will take 4,000 gold for it. Thank you.
Wonderful. He puts it on.
And now I'm gonna look around your store because I have a lot of money again. Umbra, did you need anything else? Because I can help you if you like some more tattoos.
Well, I'm down to 2,382.
We still need to put your tattoo on.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
I know you
too.
wanted more tattoos last time, but you didn't have enough. Did you want some more so you could get some extra tattoos?
I think it was more so attunement? Or does those not need attunement? I don't think those need attunement.
No.
Maybe?
I mean, I don't know. Nothing ever hits me, and
Oh, yeah,
now
they
if
don't.
something does, I have a cool new ability that I'm really jazzed for. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. For now, I just want Velvet back for the party.
He takes you into the back. You hand him the necessary amount.
36.
Yes.
And we do it.
And you do it.
I immediately use it to summon my snake back.
And suddenly the snake pops out of the tattoo, almost as if it was the tattoo crawling out. Well, there you go. You got your snake.
That's Claire.
Master, you brought the snake back against my wishes.
Velvet is your sister, and you will be kind to her. Had enough of this slander.
He just hisses a little bit.
You're a frog. Don't hiss at people.
Frogs can hiss.
I told him not to.
All right.
Told you to get along.
And he does not speak to you for the rest of the day.
Well, he's gonna speak to me when I put his new hat on. He's wearing a top hat to this party.
All right, Braenna. Is there anything else you would like?
I'm looking because you have a lot of stuff in here and I don't know what it all is, so hold on.
I do have a lot of stuff, and I am very much a collector of sorts.
I would say at this point Vrexil comes into you.
Okay.
What level
All
is
right.
Revivify?
Y'all can't.
Third.
None of you can do anything alone, can you?
No, we're a team. That's what we
went
do.
a very long stretch of time between coming in. You should be impressed by that.
Yeah, we didn't come in as like a horde. We came in one at a time like gentlemen.
Now my
God.
store is so loud.
Vrexil did have a little moment of like, guys?
Canari gets out of the shower and nobody's there, and she's like, finally. And she goes back in and like sinks to like here in the tub.
Just like, fuck yeah.
Just like
Fine.
sensory deprivation, finally.
Wait, were those superior healing potions or greater healing potions we got?
Both.
We got one superior and then
Oh, did I
Umbran
put one?
also
I'm
got
at 5.
no five
Everybody
five
get
total,
one
but
each.
Oh,
everyone
one for each.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
Umbran, Braenna, and Canari got a greater, and Moxie and Vrexil got a regular.
Oh.
So no superiors.
No, we all got one superior.
Oh, we all got one superior. And then the three of us got one greater. Okay.
Yeah. And I need to add a regular. There we go.
Blood ran by on the tone of the Pokemon got taken off.
Did I ever tell you that Claudulius's last name is Vanderlyken?
I don't think
But
so.
I love that.
Last name or
Or his third to second to fifth
last name. Out of like the, what did I say, 36?
Does Vanderlyken
Okay.
sound familiar to us?
I
Okay.
have a
Never mind.
question.
Yes.
For the group in general.
Oh.
Should I get a spell rot tattoo at 3rd level with Revivify in it?
Do you need to consume the component to have it like locked and loaded in there?
Oh no. Oh no,
Because if not, we could fucking load up on Revivifies. They're only 300 golds.
yeah, that's why I was like, because you don't need to attune to this one, and
Basically,
it looks like you don't need the component. It's just like the tattoo, the needle itself.
yeah. So once you get it on, then you can cast that spell without material components.
Yeah. So would it be a good idea to potentially get a couple like dispel magics or like revivify or something? Since we have gold more often than we do like diamonds.
I feel like that's a thing to think about, like off stream, because then we'd have to go through like the whole list of spells and like who wants what and who's got like space on their body to fill up.
Yeah, you got 3 days. You got time.
We all want to get matching tattoos, and we all have a Revivify.
I mean, Braenna's already.
It's our little Reaper logos.
Yes,
Braenna's
that's
already
it,
pretty
dude.
fully tattooed, guys.
Yeah, that's why I said who has space on their body for it.
I think
We all
maybe
get
Moxie
tramp
could-
stamps.
Yeah, right.
Okay, Vrexil, what can I do for you?
So this, and he pulls out the little center part of the quill that's like the little sonic screwdriver looking thing. This has been great. Do you have anything a little more next level?
Yes, may I present to you the all-purpose tool 2000?
Ooh.
And then like there's like some and some lights shine down on a screwdriver tool thing, but it's just like glowing and fancy and golden.
Vrexil doesn't even not even thinking about the money. He's just like, done. Oh,
Dang it.
yeah, do that, and then like looking at it and walking back, and then the eyes kind of like, and he sees the emerald pen.
You gave him the money, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 2,664, please.
Would he buy back the +1?
Minus 251 then.
Cool. But yeah, then as Vrexil's walking away, like kind of like turns and looks at the emerald pen on the shelf and is like, Cornelius, what is that?
That is an emerald pen. Essentially, you can write whatever you want with it. Illusion magic.
Yeah, Vrexil's getting that too.
299.
It even matches.
Use it wisely. Definitely don't use it for any forgery.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely don't use it to psychologically torment other teams.
Okay.
Oh, guys, guess what? You guys weren't here. I got a thing, and I say, step back, step back, step back. And Braenna wings out the portable hole.
As you do, you see these strands of boogers. Just like.
Also, if somebody has
Is
something
it
that
a
can clean it, I do
biological
not.
weapon?
I do not
And
want
then
to
it
touch
lands
it.
on the floor. You hear like a. And then
Ew.
it spreads out and unfolds into a 6-foot wide, 10-foot deep hole.
I got a hole. I can put myself in, but right now I'd rather if someone could
Yes, Braenna,
clean
you
it
have
a
many
little bit.
holes. Why is this one
Because it's
exciting?
big and you can
Yeah.
put stuff in it, and Braenna just starts chucking like a bunch of stuff from her backpack into it.
Vrexil leans perilously close to the edge. Ooh, what is this?
There's like a turkey leg that just like flies out.
Mm-hmm.
Comically
It can hold all sorts of stuff. Like, I know Vrexil already has something that can do that too, but I thought this might be fun just in case we need to hold even more stuff because, I don't know, we're starting to get a lot of stuff.
Vrexil, are you walking or are you in your armor?
In the armor at the moment.
All right, so you
But-
kind of like float down.
But he said
in the hole.
don't put other extra
Oh
spaces
yeah, you
in
can't
it.
go in the hole.
He said don't put extra spaces in it. I
You're
didn't.
about to go in the hole.
I wasn't
Perilously
sure.
close, just like, ooh, what is this?
I wasn't sure what he meant, but he said don't put extra spaces in it.
Don't go in there. He's right there. He
Umbran's
would have
like
yelled it.
holding the back of the armor just like in case.
Don't do that because why do Lee? Because it's
You'll rip a tear through the dimensions and you'll be sucked to a random plane of existence.
I think we should not do that.
No, that
Potentially
checks out.
useful.
That checks out.
That checks out.
Oh wait, actually,
Like
Yes,
taking
portable
note.
hole 100% does that, Dev.
Yep. No, I was just thinking like reverse. Can you put a bag of holding in it? But bag of holding's description is placing a bag of holding inside an extra gift. So yeah, you can't go in there. Claudulius stops you. He will cast all kinds of magic to stop you if he needs to.
But yeah,
Don't go in there.
it's a big hole that we can put stuff in, and maybe even go in it if we need to. Like, I was thinking it might be fun if we like put it on a wall behind a curtain, and then we can spy on people. That might be fun. Anyways, I have a hole.
Did you get another thing in the portable hole?
I got something so I can hold all these magics. Was too much, so I got this. And she pulls out the necklace so I can hold all of these.
Yeah, the attunement. Yeah.
And I sold the dwarf belt because I got this other one. I stole it from Jaden. And by stole, I mean we killed him. So
Vrexil. There's something interesting on the shelf there.
What? I already found the interesting thing on the shelf.
There are no more.
I got it already.
No. That monocle there, it's...
Oh, yeah. Good at that.
To match your fancy top hat.
Well, I was thinking about your little healer, Canari.
Is this still Claudulius that's talking?
No, this is the queen.
I
No.
There's another
That's the queen's
NPC
voice.
here.
Claudulius is like...
There's like 8 gnomes crammed in this one store.
Jeez.
I'm saying, I've
Yeah.
seen something like that.
That was an interesting one.
Mhm.
Doesn't require attunement, I don't think.
I don't think it does.
Moxie, what
Yes.
animals did you get?
A pig, a turtle, and a dog.
Awesome.
Do I want to give Vrexil a monocle and a top hat?
Yes.
The fanciest boy at this party.
I'll go think about that one. I like the last sentence of it. Is this a thing of yours, Deb?
Yes.
If the creature has no aura, they've passed away and funeral arrangements should be made.
So it's a monocle where essentially when you look through it, you can tell everyone's like state of their health.
On a scale of 1 to 74, how you doing?
I use that all the time.
Nice.
Can I just go ahead and I'm gonna purchase 4 spell rot tattoos 3rd level, and then I'm still trying to figure out what I want. So I'll get back to you.
All right. The queen speaks in your head. By the way, when we had deciding on what you're wearing tonight, I have some opinions and some ideas.
Oh.
I'm not sure if you're one that's used to fancy occasions and formal balls, but I happen to be a queen. That's basically like half the queen's life.
Vrexil looks at the empty sleeve and is just sort of like, yeah, I could actually use some advice.
I'll help. Don't worry. How much space does a spell rot tattoo need? Oh, no. Spell tattoos in general. Spell tattoo size. I want to see how big an uncommon tattoo is. No.
Oh, don't
Oh
hit
yeah,
that
I was trying to figure that out.
Because I think you'll be able to do it.
Momentum, I shall grab Tasha's guide to everything.
All right. Uncommon. Half a limb or the scalp?
Did you see
Okay,
this new
so-
pretty that I got?
Oh, yeah. So, half a limb, so an entire forearm, an entire...
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
form.
So, I mean, Moxie already has. I need to see. Hang on. How much? I have space for it because I do have legs still. It doesn't have to be just your
Yeah.
arms, right? Yeah. So
Correct.
I have I can actually put all 4 of them. Just do like 2 full leg tattoos.
I'm imagining you like stomping on someone to revive them, and it just like bursts like light. It's kind of like a like.
Ew, bitch!
Okay,
You kick him in the head.
Yeah, right.
You're the best healer ever.
Oh god, I'm slapping people left and right. Okay, yeah. So the Eldritch Claw tattoo is uncommon as well, so it would only be on like 1/2, basically. So yeah, I guess it'll just probably be the rest of her. It'll be like the other 3 parts of her arm, and then like 1 calf one, I guess.
Cool.
And I'll figure out. I have an idea of what I want to do, but I'll figure that out.
Well, Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay.
What the heck was he trying to sell me for 20,000 GP?
A scroll of demiplane.
Oh.
13.
13. You pass out from the pain, getting 4 tattoos back to back to back. It's just too much, and you're just like, ugh. It's like fiery, and you're trying so hard.
Sweet. I'll take a nap and then I'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Because you're exhausted. Wake up!
Ah, fuck!
Ah!
Sorry!
He a shield comes up and your fist bashes against it.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. It was a
Not the first time. It's okay.
You were fast on the shield, so good job. A plus.
Thank you. I have had a lot of experience with it.
Yeah, that checks out. Well,
Oh,
thanks.
you remember how last time you met me, I was supposed to be spooky scary?
Oh yeah, you were weird. I don't know. I mean, like I half remember things, to be honest. I got a lot going on, but
How did you think I did? On a scale of 1
Poorly.
to 10.
I'm gonna go
2.
I'm gonna say pretty spooky.
Okay.
I was spooked. That's like a 7 probably.
I'm gonna listen to you because that's a much better rating than this one will be.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm terrifying. You are sad.
You could probably take the average if you wanted to get like, whatever you think. I don't know math or rating systems. I don't know how
Alright,
they work.
is there
so-
anything else I can do for any of you?
So when I'm attacking people, I
Yes.
can't actually cast spells, so I can't do any
No?
tattoos, which is sad.
Don't you have 1 spell charged up, a smite?
I do, but I can't really do much with it unless I use it beforehand, which sucks. I didn't realize that
Yes.
until after I'd done it. That's
Mhm.
fine. It's kind of why I want.
it's
It's kind of why I
actually-
want to do. I might want to change the smite to flame, the flame rot. Maybe we'll do that.
Or you can change the spell. But
Not here. We're not in the place of the forge.
Yeah. So since you can cast a spell from it, it's kind of like a last ditch thing. Like maybe you're out of your rages and like you're in a tough fight and you're like you still got to do something.
Yep.
All right. Is there anything else I can do for any of you? I'm a busy man.
You know where to find me if you get new animals. And then
I will not
Well,
seek you out.
You could at least I don't know, send a message. Could I pay you to send me a message?
Yeah.
Okay, how much?
1,000.
That's a lot for a message. No.
Is it a
That's
down?
not
Is it
money.
a? Is it a down payment on the animal?
Yeah, none of the animals are that much. So
No, it's
I
just
mean,
for the message.
that's
So,
what-
Julius, I cannot get a read on you. You're kind and helpful 1 second, and then a terrible little terror the next.
I'm a businessman.
I gave you such a nice review on your spookiness. I
Thank you.
healed you.
Yeah. I already gave you a discount.
I know.
Favor
but-
for a favor.
Well, is it like a deposit when I get it back, or it's just 1,000 to maybe send me a message?
To definitely send you a message if I get an animal.
No, I'll just hope for the best. Thank you.
All right. Good luck.
Are you coming to the function tonight?
Am I?
Are
I
you?
don't know. I'll have to ask myself.
All right, you do that, champ. I'm leaving.
He's got more than one of him. I think we saw him.
So who's seen that?
I think
Seen what?
his things.
His
Simulacrum.
Simulacrum. Oh, you haven't actually seen simulacrums.
But we've heard his voice coming from the back room when he was with us.
And also, was it Vrexil?
Some-
It was you who saw the clone.
You saw the
Yeah,
clone,
someone
but
saw
that
the
was a
clone.
clone.
Oh, okay.
So, maybe you can piece it together.
Yeah.
If you have high intelligence. All right. Is there anything else you would like to do?
And Canari busts through the door.
I was gonna give Dev a break from Cladulius, but no.
I mean, you're in your bath.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
just washing
making
me
my
and my
dress.
clothes.
I'm making the dress.
Oh.
I'm getting pretty. And then I'm doing all my other business stuff after. Oh my god. Yeah, no, Canari makes this like
Canari, I was wondering if I could talk to you tonight. It's probably about Vrexil. Maybe it is about Vrexil. Can we just?
Who's that?
Later,
Oh,
that's
Zinnia.
Zinnia.
Canari takes the slices of cucumber off of her eyes. Yeah, she's in a rose petal bath, just like she goes, "Hi, Zinnia. We can talk after, sure. Or during. I'm just getting ready."
Okay, well, if you seek me out, I will be in a bright red dress and bright red hair.
Yeah, that
Yes, thank you. It might be about Vrexil.
Okay, bye.
I bet it's about Vrexil. He's gonna be so excited.
Okay, dear. And Canari will just eat the cucumber slices, blow out the candles, and yeah. No, but she gets out and sits in front of the wardrobe that like designs all of their stuff, and she makes a kind of an A-line ball gown that's this like part periwinkle, part like lavender, and like kind of this soft gray off the shoulder, and kind of a sweetheart neckline with a lot of embroidery that goes out to like this A-line ball gown. She does her hair up. She's been wearing it down out of her space buns a lot more, and just wears it so it's kind of like a blunt cut right at the shoulders, but she pulls it back into like a French twist, and just like up nice, puts on her fancy earrings and everything else, and is ready for the ball. I know she wants to go see Cladulius because she has a list of stuff to buy. Is there anything we're for sure ready to sell? Because I can just sell whatever's remaining.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll put that in a party fund.
What is everyone doing after the store? Everyone else. After the magical emporium. Magic emporium.
How much
Probably
time
just-
do we have?
10 hours. And this whole like shopping excursion, Melissa said that Braenna went like right away, so it's probably only been about like
Yeah,
an hour
Braenna
or
is
two.
100% avoiding trying to figure out her outfit.
Probably 1 hour.
And then she's like
Yeah.
slowly walking back and like pacing outside of her door and
Well,
sighing and
do you want
maybe
to
going.
sleep before you get ready, or would you like me to help you pick out an outfit now and we can just be done and
Alright.
over with it?
You have heard everyone come back into the hallway and doors open, close, people are here.
Yeah, Canari like will leave the dress up and like and is just waiting to. I didn't realize we had that much time left.
Yeah, it was a lot of time before.
This center room where all of your rooms have their door connected.
Mhm.
It actually, let's expand it a little bit. Maybe
Sure.
put like a large garden, like a round little like indoor garden, and like a dome that has some light shining on it, just to like open it up a little bit, have a little communal area. There's probably a ledge that you can sit on. If anyone wanted to have a communal space.
I think Braden was like, I am not good at dressing myself up, so I could probably use some help. Yes, please.
Canari
Yes.
kicks her door down.
Yeah, I feel
Definitely.
like Moxie would run in right behind Canari and be like, I need help.
Vrexil, do you also need assistance in your...
You don't need them, you have me.
I think I've got it. But there's like a long pause. There's like a
Are you sure? You don't have to do this alone. We're a team after all.
I have a few ideas.
Mumbles under his breath, I'm never alone.
I trust you to dress yourself then. I don't, but I'm gonna.
We're gonna knock your socks off.
Canari mind links with Umbran and it just says, I'm proud of you for pretending.
Trying real hard.
You're doing amazing.
Doing amazing, sweetie.
Yeah, Canari will go into... can we say we have like a conversation bit or something? Just like...
Well, I think we have a conversation pit where we are right
Yeah.
now. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Canari,
Yeah, you all
takes
can like
out-
look into the tree.
Yeah, Canari takes
Garden.
out this like sketchbook and she has like ideas for like different people. Like she'll just sit at night and sketch. And so she pulls out this like one kind of like a pantsuit, but like very well fitting for Braenna, and it's like nice and trim. It shows off her just like muscles, but it's also just like a very like crisp, like put together power suit.
beautiful.
She'll be taken very seriously.
It's me, I'm the boss. Don't worry about it.
And then for Moxie, she has like this very similar to like how Moxie normally dresses, but just like elevated, but like showing off muscles, kind of like a flowy pant. Did you want a cape?
No. She normally wears one, so she'll have
No
one.
capes!
No capes.
I think
Yeah,
Braenna's
and-
might have a cape though, like a single shoulder
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Vrexils actually will too.
cape.
Yeah.
Opposite shoulders, so they match when they stand next to each other. Like they make one whole cape.
I love it.
Well, I've only got one choice to put it over, so
Oh, I forgot about that.
We would appreciate. You could do the poncho. I fashion poncho.
Yeah, but kind of
Do the wardrobes automatically make the outfits if you walk into them, or do you need to sit there and wait for it to be constructed in front of you?
You decide what you want to appear. You open the wardrobe, and then what you want is there, the components, to the best of what they can match. Almost
Someone's
exact.
gonna walk into the wardrobe and then come out in a dramatic reveal, as is necessary.
And then everyone's like,
Yeah, exactly. Umbran's outfit is going to be a dress because he is a fancy lad in a fancy dress. It's like a mermaid style, but with like the biggest slit up the leg. You can actually see his like the leg joint that connects to the torso. That's how high up this slit is, and you can see the joints on his legs to still prove that he's an automaton. But for the first official time, you can see his shoulder joints as it's a like strapless mermaid. Very clearly held up the cups with magic double-sided tape because he doesn't have any cleavage to actually hold the dress up. And he normally has this huge bow on the back of his cloak, which has now moved from his shoulders down to his waist to give him a more curvy silhouette than he has. And his feet have shifted from a 2-inch wedge to a 4-inch stiletto. These long black opera length gloves, the dress is a light, like lavendery purple with just all these embroidered like crystals all the way up to the front, and accented with his red diamond shaped, so those rubies that he usually wears in his watch. His watch is now tucked into the front bow, so he still has it on him if he does need to cast magic. And he's just so fancy, so elegant, so debonair. Also, his earrings, still the black studs from the Pearls of Power, but they now have a dagger hanging off. It's like a little crystal silver dagger.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Braenna will look at the drawing that Canari has and says, I like this. I like this a lot. I think this'll work very well. And she goes to the wardrobe and makes it. And this is the deepest, darkest purple you can possibly imagine, but it's got little flecks of white that twinkle in it. And it's got a jaunty little top hat. And
One of those micro hats.
yes. And it's off to the side.
Nights at Freddy's, love it.
I love it.
And a little like fancy cane with one of the like the little white ball with a black. And then I feel like no shoes because Braenna. And the shirt is black, but it's one of those frilly ones, like the frilly fluffy ones. I don't know.
The frilly like pirate blouses that like puff up at the like the Austin Powers, yeah.
And yeah, that's Braenna's.
Vrexil. As the vessel for the Queen of the Mountain Gnomes, you must wear a crown.
Do you want the crown of Queen? They might. I still have it if you want to wear it.
Would that be appropriate for?
Can you put that on your top hat? Like, you know how some of them have like a thing? You could just put it in the little lip, and then you get to wear a top hat with a really cool design.
No, I think Vrexil would go in and acquiescing to this request would, because he kind of, now that his hair is getting a little longer, he does have like a little bit of a headband type situation sometimes, or like the the goggles are here. So in lieu of those things, we'll get a sort of like tree branch looking tiara type thing that kind of curls the hair back and keeps it in place. After a lot of like indecisiveness, would go with a sleeveless purple vest with this sort of like dark purple swirling pattern on it, and buttons that go down like this way across the chest, and each one is like a star, kind of after Canari, and keeps his utility belt on, just always, but it kind of dresses it up a little so that it matches, and then takes a sort of like a half cape and puts it over the shoulder that still has and the arm attached, and the cape is like a forest green with gold trim down the front, and then the pin that holds it up is Soren.
Oh,
Hanging right there, and then taking off the the prosthetic that plugs into the armor, replaces it with basically the arm from Elden Ring lady. Actually has like a hand on the end instead of like the USB stick, and yeah, I think that's the general gist of it. And then for shoes, goes back to like an actual like winged boots, like truly winged boots, instead of it being integrated into the armor. These like gold boots that do have like little dragonfly wings that just sort of like and keep him floating instead of having to walk.
but he goes out of his armor, yeah.
Correct.
forgot a couple things for Braenna. One is she's still wearing the dread helmet, except for last time when she was with her dad, she had modified it, so it's basically just a metal headband. So when she wants to do the shiny arm, she just does this thing, and then her eyes start glowing. And normally her mohawk is braided and fully like tight against her head, but she's got it. It's going to be out and like curled slightly, so it kind of goes and curls down her back. I think that's everything for her, right? Yes.
Vrexil, you look incredible, worthy of a queen.
At least I have you, Soren. You don't talk to me.
Take offense to
Do
that.
you know how relieved I was when Deimos doesn't talk? I'm like, fuck it. Thank you. Thank you, Deimos, for just being a dog.
Oh, and Canari would, seeing that everybody's got their stuff slightly together, and like they're in the process of getting ready, I think Canari would head over to Claudulius, and would, yeah, is gonna buy some stuff.
Hello, Canari.
Hi, Claudulius.
It's good to see you.
It's lovely to see you too. Are you feeling better? Braenna mentioned you were kind of not feeling the best.
Oh no, Moxie took care of it.
Perfect. Okay. And Claudulius is a gnome, right?
Yes.
Okay. Did I prepare that today?
What?
That's a very good question. Oh, I didn't. Oh well. I was gonna cast Detect Poison and Disease.
Oh, okay.
I cast Fireball.
Yes, fuck you.
Cast Power Word Die.
I assume that you brought me a list.
Yeah, Canari like folds out a scroll.
You're no fun at all.
Well, I have a decent amount to spend. You could probably try and persuade me on something.
Like this monocle?
It would go with your whole princess look.
She said, how much is the monocle again? It's like,
1,204.
ew, that's more.
If you
than-
look through it, you will notice the health of those around you. Try it out.
Yeah, when Canari grabs the monocle, it like turns into like a pair of like half moon spectacles for her as she like puts them on. They almost look a little like not
Sexy
quite.
librarian princess.
Yeah, I was gonna say a little bit like a librarian like glasses chain, but more like beatnik. Yeah, but she has these like, or I guess more like 90s like club kid glasses. But she tries them on, and how's Claudulius looking?
He has a bright, vibrant green aura around him.
Okay, well, let me sell some stuff and we'll see. I think I'm a little short at the moment.
No, I'm short. You're tall.
Comparatively. Well, I'm much shorter than any of the members of Team Giant.
Might I interest you in a wand of viscid globs? I don't know how to pronounce that.
Viscous.
Viscous.
That's not where I thought it was going, and I was like, I don't remember seeing anything about that on the list.
Well,
What about a wand of wondrous sounds? Or this robe of useful items?
you have a very well curated collection.
Thank you.
But I am kind of just interested in a few select things right now.
All right.
But tell you what, how about I add a few things to your collection?
Okay. I
Canari
always
will,
like adding to my collection.
Canari will sell her the +1 Amulet of the Devout.
Mhm.
So I think that's
251
okay.
off of the 2,664 total for an +2 amulet of the devout.
No,
think
I
we
have
need one.
Sneeve's old amulet.
Oh, you do have Sneeves.
Yep.
All right, so you will actually only get 126 gold pieces. Discount. He takes it off. But when you purchase it, or when he purchases it from you, he'll do it for half, 126.
So take that out. So what was it? 126.
126.
Okay. Then what else was there? Just hanging on to those. Okay, then I have. Could we say? I'll hang on to the Ring of Mind Shielding for a second. I forgot I was going to go through and do that. Moment with Steve's. She'll sell the Brooch of Shielding that they had.
Brooch of Shielding. 333 gold.
333. I should write this down. Okay. Then the Rod of Rulership, I think we said we were getting.
Yeah,
Rulership, yes.
That's garbage thing.
I'll give you 276.
Sure. Okay.
I think the +1 greatsword too, right?
Yeah, +1 Greatsword.
+1 great sword. I can give you like 46.
Do you think we get a better price for that at the
At
Armor.
Braenna's dad's place.
Yeah. Caduleus doesn't deal in weapons, so
We can hang on to it until.
Weapons are boring.
Oh, it's magical. I thought you might. Anyway, then what was the other item? Did we want the Necklace of Adaptation?
It requires attunement. Makes it so you can breathe underwater and stuff. But
Nah.
I mean, if I was hard up for like things to attune to, sure, but like,
Yeah.
that's not any better than something I like kind of already have on.
Okay. I'll sell the Necklace of Adaptation too then.
All right. That will be 143 to ya.
Sure. Then
Did you want to sell the tattoo or are you gonna hold on to that one?
I was about to ask. Moxie, don't you already have one of those?
No, I mean I have the Eldritch tattoo. It basically lets you grapple from like far away. I looked it up and it's not that great, and it also requires attunement. It's one of the ones that you have to attune to, so
it's a very fun item. But again, if we had open spots for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I once had a bard try to grab onto a dragon with it. It didn't work, but it would have been cool.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
if you do sell me that tattoo, since I hear you meandering,
That's a good word.
ruminating about, is it?
It
I
can
thought
be.
that was like something about walking around. Anyway, yes, I could give you 172 gold pieces for it.
Sure. Canari would sell that. So that's altogether that's 924 gold. And Canari can split that between the party. For
How selfless of you!
Yeah, I've
That's nice.
got the flame tongue in my inventory for now, and we can put it on someone's weapon. The next
Yeah.
checkpoint.
and I still have the Reign of Mind Shielding just because I want to
Mm-hmm.
talk to Sneeves before we get
Yeah.
rid of that. So Canari will say that I think it's coming out with a remainder.
Well, you did the selling, so you can keep the remainder, or like the larger portion out of her.
Silver and copper. You can split it up in silver and copper.
Oh, you could, but
Seems like a lot of work though.
Moxie doesn't care that much.
So we all get, I think it's,
Cleared out the
180.
animal file.
we all get
Moxie only cares for animals.
184 gold, and then there's 4 gold pieces remaining. If
Take it.
I'll take it. Okay. So I get 188. Okay, and I think I'm still short for the. Is the mon? What is that? The monocle.
How much do you need?
Actually, I think I might make it now.
Okay, because I still have like almost 3,000. So
And
Yeah,
I have a lot from
Yeah.
the belt too. So whatever you need, let me know.
I should be fine. I might just be buying stuff in the future.
yeah.
Just because I'm getting all of the like items that I need that have like gold pieces associated for the material costs. So we can so Canari will figure all that out, and then she's going to give Claudius her list. There's a divinatory.
your list already?
Oh no, that's just what we were selling. That's why I came in at a different time. Sorry. I need 2 divination tools. I'm looking for a deck or runes or some sort of magical divinatory practice, and then I'm also looking for either a crystal ball or a silver mirror. One,
Tell me, for what reasons are you seeking this?
well, one would be the divinatory tools would be for find the path. I don't know if you know that spell, but
I know every spell.
I was trying to be considerate. And then the other one would be for scrying. So,
Right. Of course, scrying.
Yep.
Find the path.
He knows all about scrying. Don't worry about it.
Let's see what I have in stock.
We ever asked Claudius what kind of wizard he is?
He snaps his fingers and a door actually appears, and he like right at your feet, and he opens it up, and it's a spiral staircase that heads down.
before we
Okay.
go down,
Down
I
the
get-
little lair. Yes.
can I get another an amulet of attunement? I don't have one yet.
Oh yes, of course.
Don't want to be the only one left without an amulet of attunement.
Well, I got this really fancy and she holds up the sapphire buckler.
Right.
It's like, we've just been waiting to use this.
How about 690?
For the amulet of attunement, sure.
That's correct.
Great.
All right. Down into the lair.
You got into the lair. He takes it pretty slowly. He's like every step. He's like, oh, don't want to fall.
That's where you should have had everyone go during the scary month.
And when you get down there, it seems to be almost like an apothecary setting, mixed with not like a potion making kind of thing, but like a lot of different ingredients for stuff. And you see kind of a place where he probably does some magic business, a table, and then there is an entire wall dedicated to material components. And he just starts floating up and down,
Yeah.
grabbing stuff off of and he grabs you a bag of carved runes, each in like carved, more like an engravement into platinum sort of little things,
Sweet. So that's
tokens.
100. Yeah,
That's that way to put it.
so it's the 100 gold piece one.
Yes.
And for
And then
scrying,
these
Yeah.
crystal orb for scrying. Oh wow, that's. Yeah. Would you rather have a silver mirror, a font, or a crystal ball? I don't know if you're going to be able to carry a font around.
maybe the silver mirror.
All right. He grabs this silver mirror. It's ornate, curved edges of the frame coming down into the like little teardrop shape at the bottom, and it's just sparkles when you move it through the light. And then a mirror made of just the cleanest, smoothest silver you've ever seen reflects your face back at you.
Okay. I'll take that. Got the amulet of attunement. Then
He snaps his fingers, and suddenly you're back on the first floor.
I had more.
Oh! He snaps his fingers, and suddenly you're back in the lair.
Why'd you have to walk down the stairs in the first place?
Showmanship.
That's valid. 100 gold piece sunburst pendant.
Wow. Okay. He grabs one, pulls it off, hands it to you.
Ingredients for true seeing. And
Oh
I would-
yeah, he just hands you he hands you an eyedropper, like one that you actually like.
And I'm getting
and-
enough for 10 uses of it. So
This
that's
has 10 uses in it.
Oh, perfect. So 250 gold for that. And then jewel encrusted bowl worth 1,000 gold pieces, and then 500 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
Well, I have the diamond dust.
Okay.
And he takes you to a big bowl filled with dust. You know, like when you go to like a wholesale market or like a Whole Foods or something, and you can like pour your own spices. It's kind of like that.
I measure out 500 gold pieces worth of diamonds.
There
Um,
you go. And
Your organic diamonds.
Free range.
then he brings you to 3 distinctly differently shaped bowls with crystals on them. Pick your poison.
I'll grab one that has like some rubies and sapphires and emeralds in it.
All yours. Give me the money.
I give him all of the money for that.
It just floats around before it just like poofs out of existence.
And then the monocle,
He snaps back to the first floor.
monocle's 1,200.
1,204. 1,204.
Sold.
Mhm.
I now have 60 gold pieces.
Oh, thank you. I made the monocle myself.
That's
I was
very
really
nice.
hoping someone would buy it, especially someone that is a healer.
Sure. Well, happy to help. Thank you for your business as always.
Wonderful. Goodbye. And then he walks down the stairs again.
What is he showing to somebody? Canari just walks out.
And the door shuts behind you. And we're going to go into a 12-minute break. And we'll be back at 9:40 p.m.
We will be.
This has been your smooth jazz hour in the dungeon sphere. See you
We'll be
soon.
back.
Hello, and we are back after a dress-up montage and a shopping montage. Good times. Good times.
Super good
But now,
times.
the party, having now figured out what they're gonna wear, probably starting to already get dressed. Well, I mean, you still got like 9-8 hours or whatever. So you get everything ready.
Mhm.
You bathe, probably. You redo your varnish. You just whatever works. Whatever you need to do.
Okay, guys, so I was thinking, even though they say nothing bad can happen here, obviously that's not true because bad stuff happened, like, what, 2 times ago? So we gotta have all our stuff. So I'm thinking, I have this hole, I can throw, like, half our stuff in, and Vrexil's got his one, so we could put the rest of it there, so that even if we're like spread apart, like there's stuff in places. And yeah, go
Also,
ahead.
Vrexil says, also, I actually have most of our stuff in the trunk. And you see where the prosthetic shoulder connects. You see actually it's like glowing slightly is the gem of levitation. Vrexil snaps his fingers, and the arm, like nanobots from Iron Man, goes like, and Vrexil is sitting in his armor with the trunk behind him.
Oh.
Nice.
Beautiful.
This is what I was thinking. So the whole after he stuck stuff in, I'm gonna fold it up, and I got this lovely little pocket here, pocket square made of portable hole.
That's a good idea.
So you got this exceptionally dark black pocket square in the deep purple suit. Yes. I thought that would be a good place for it.
That looks good.
That's amazing.
That's really cool.
Moxie would definitely throw her cape, her like normal cloak, and the belt that she normally wears in there. But everything else is luckily tattoos are already jewelry. So
I think the belt of Stone Giant strength, Braen's still wearing it, but it's like underneath. So it looks a little janky, but it's still on her.
Canari takes a look at the mithril plate armor that's like hanging up in her closet and is just like, that takes like 10 minutes on a good day to put on.
But it's so skinny, like I bet it could fit underneath.
just pack 2 shields. One on each arm.
No, you misunderstand. These are my dancing shields. I need them to dance.
What? Just knock out half of the nobility with control. No, Canari will throw the sapphire buckler in the portable hole, and then she'll probably wear she'll wear her amulet of the devout as her like holy symbol, just around her neck. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, because I can attach the guardian emblem to the sapphire buckler. I have everything. Yeah, I'll be fine.
Moxie, before we like actually leave, will also actually pull out the onyx dog and use it, and have it sit with the constable and the griffin just to protect, just in case. Any other animals that would like to stay will be protected by the dog, because it lasts up to 6 hours, so I think it'll be fine.
Oh yeah, Umbran walks back to the dresser and reaches in and pulls out a top hat that's like this big and just puts it on Jerome's head.
When you do that, Braenna does. Looking
They're
good,
called
Jerome.
Fascinators.
You put it on, and he's just like the crown of a king.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
The dog looks up at Moxie. I will make sure to watch your animals with the utmost security.
God,
Your dog talks, loser.
Yeah, it can speak common. It's not the brightest, but it's beautiful. And she's gonna scratch it a bit, and then I'm gonna give
We'll
it.
kill anyone that comes close.
Well, not us though,
Not you.
or the 4 of them.
Who?
Okay, that's fine. Just stay here.
Moxie, what's your dog's name?
What kind of stuff do I have in my room? It's kiwi.
Kiwi.
I just have fruit-based.
Mango
vanilla-
Kiwi and the constable.
Yeah.
That sounds like a sitcom.
Kiwi.
Which is also, I didn't know, I don't have a kiwi in my room, but I have a kiwi, the little bird, in my room. So I got that. Anyway, I'm
You
gonna write
will-
that down.
I'll get a long rest, by the way.
Hey.
And so, no matter what you do, we will eventually end the long rest, and then the party officially begins.
Braenna's
In
down to
T-minus
130 hit points. That's sad.
1 hour.
Because you
T-minus 1 hour.
took off the belt. Bummer.
I just have one less armor class.
Yeah, I'm down to 19 armor class. Oh, I forgot. Braenna has the bracers of defense too, so they're just like wrapped around her arm, like they interweave around her arm tattoos on both arms. So that's fun.
Yeah, all
Moxie
of
does
Umbran's attunement items are on or in him. So his leather armor's in him, his Shadowfell shard is in him, his blood vial is also in there. The docent is in his eye.
Oh
I
yeah.
guess. Can I let go of the Tome of Boogeyman, or do I have to have it on me at all times for the curse?
You can let go of it. You're still
Okay.
cursed though.
Yeah, I'll put the Tome of Boogeyman and my backpack with all my like potions and stuff into the chest of holding. I
Right.
keep my frost dagger on my thigh that's like covered by the dress, so it's still there.
If you had skin, it would feel cold to the touch. And let me know when you all leave your room and enter the foyer.
Before we go out, Canari will cast borrowed knowledge on herself.
What knowledge are you borrowing?
Persuasion.
All right. How long does that last?
An hour.
Not performance.
Actually, does it scale? I wish it gave you more, like, proficiencies, like every 2 levels. It went up. That'd have been nice. I'll do performance instead. I'll leave the talking to Umbran.
And Vrexil's going to cast Enhance Ability at 3rd level and give Eagle Splendor to himself and to Umbran.
Ooh.
Advantage on those charisma checks
Nice.
Ooh.
for an hour.
Brain's got nothing.
I like how we're like applying all of our power-ups for the ball.
Moxie's hanging out. I just realized I could have changed spells when we leveled up, so I'm gonna look at some of that really quick. But
You can change spells after a long rest because cleric.
Yeah.
but
Braenna-
like cantrip. Sorry.
Oh, cantrips. Yeah, Braenna is standing outside the room looking very uncomfortable.
Have you put shoes on yet?
Are shoes required?
Yes.
But why?
Are they really?
They are. Shoes on everyone now.
I mean, Moxie has on like strappy sandals, but
Strappy sandals are okay.
I'd...
Vrexil briefly like flips upside down to put the shoes at your eye level and is like, see, look.
Even Vrexil has shoes on. Shoes are required. Not gonna be heathens who show up in bare feet.
I only have my work boots though.
It's better than nothing. Go ask the wardrobe to make you new shoes.
Canari will come out with like a pair of like wing-tipped like Oxfords and like this deep like kind of the same color as Braenna's suit, and it's just like very intricately detailed leather work. And we'll just give them to her.
Wonderful. Now we may go.
They match, but they're gonna feel comfortable on my feet.
I
Oh,
added insoles.
Okay.
Shoes aren't supposed to be
Canari
comfortable.
like sticks her finger in, and like there's like this much cushion in them.
Okay, I suppose this will be fine.
that's why I wear sandals everywhere.
Oh, no.
And we go to the party.
Yeah, right. I saw it pop up too.
Oh my god.
So if anyone knows
Okay.
the villain of MODOK,
Yeah.
that is what I prophesy. Prophecy. The prophecy is that now Vrexil will look like MODOK at the end of the dungeon sphere.
That is optimistic to think that it will take that long.
Would you like to leave your rooms?
Yes, now we go that everyone is wearing proper footwear.
You leave the rooms. Do you bring any creatures with you?
Yes, Jerome is here and Velvet is tucked into the big ribbon that Umbran has tied around his waist.
Master, I
Like
have a
a
concern.
second belt.
Master,
What?
I have a concern.
Yes, what? I cast message to Jerome, that's how we talk.
I do not know how to dance.
Don't worry, you'll learn fast. Just watch me.
Okay. As you leave the room, is the constable or the griffin or anyone with you?
No, Moxie
yeah.
left them
Onyx
with
Dog is
Kiwi.
watching them.
Yeah, she like had
Soren?
a brief conversation, I guess.
Soren is right there.
Soren is the
Tweet.
pin, yeah.
All right.
Is he like just resting there, or does he have his beak like shoved through the fabric?
Just resting. It's like the little the claws kind of holding to that. But if you look, like every now and then, you just kind of see the eyes, like. But it's very subtle. Otherwise, he's not.
Scanning.
Yeah.
As you leave the hallway and re-enter the foyer, Quentin is sitting on the stairs reading a book. Just a small little book that he flips the page. He licks his finger before flipping. But when he sees the door open and sees you all come through, he takes the little ribbon and slides it as the mark for his page. He closes it shut and he stands up. Good evening, everybody. I hope that you all are ready for a wonderful occasion and a most excellent break from all of the wacky, wild adventures that you've been having.
Oh no, we forgot to strategize.
That's what I call it.
Do that here.
You are all in the foyer, and there is like a little alcove right there, but you do hear some slight talking in the top corner of this room on the second level.
Braenna
There's some
says
snoring on the top right.
Braenna says to Quentin, "We were told it was a chill place like 2
Yes.
levels ago too, and then we got attacked on the beach."
As
Right.
Canari,
You did fix that.
Canari will cast a wall of privacy around them. There's
Ooh.
no other time that this will be as useful as it
Yeah,
will be
right.
right now.
The reason I gave Wall of Privacy to clerics is because of confessionals.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Like, you have to confess.
What are our game plans? Are we just gonna wander randomly into people and hope things turn out well, or should we seek out specific other teams to network?
I think we should check in with how we're standing with both Genie and Phoenix. Because there's a chance Phoenix will want to turn quickly. Genie, I think we can still maintain a friendly relation with, but I don't know where Phoenix is at. Zinnia really wants to talk to me about you, by the way, Vrexil. I don't know for what purpose, but
Moxie just does like raised eyebrows at him, and
While
that
you all are
arm
talking,
thing.
what everyone else sees from the outside is just a dome of inky darkness. It seems as though it's just this void of light, and there's no sound coming from it either.
I do know from previous years of the Dungeon Sphere, relations are encouraged at this thing, just since it makes more interesting television later on when you do have to kill the person that you had hooked up with for a night. I don't know if
Well, that's quite a
be.
grim way to see all of this. Quentin says and then looks to the side.
I mean, isn't this whole thing pretty grim? We just had to like kill people.
Yes, Quentin, that's the whole point of the show. It's grim.
Well, I mean, the last level, I would have to agree, but you don't have to kill anyone in that level, I suppose. But,
But
I mean,
it is encouraged to murder
well, you do get a reward.
for the
but,
TV.
Well, yes, for the TV of it all, but I mean, from this point on, you just have to try and get to the center. You don't have to fight other teams. You can try to avoid them as much as possible.
The Dungeon Sphere wants
I mean,
betrayal. It wants
be
the
fair,
drama.
We did get attacked by 2 teams while avoiding teams, so it's not like Other people. We can't control what other people do, Quentin.
Well, it's
And
not
I
like you
hear
have
That
any
egg hates
enemy.
Vrexil,
Oh,
so.
I was gonna. Egg hates Vrexil. Egg is wonderful. He's the
It's
most delightful
new
chap I've ever
information
met.
to us all. We're all processing it. Vrexil, is that something you want to deal with now, or would you rather just avoid it entirely?
I feel like I have to make the attempt. I don't really know what I did.
Do you want us there with you? I'd hate to send you to a proverbial lion's den alone.
No, I don't think if anyone else is around that he'll really show that, you know? I mean, the same rules apply here as far as you can't attack people, so.
That is accurate.
Well, can we do the Canari thing where we're all kind of like hooked together via
Wireless.
mind?
I can
Stuff.
only do that with one person at a time.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
So as long as you're within, what is it now, like 110
Oh,
feet?
what?
I think. Let me double check that. Yeah, if you're within 110 feet of me, as long as if I can see you and know where you are.
Mhm.
Actually, it doesn't even need sight. I can just speak. No, I can. I have to see you.
Okay.
But
So, yeah, maybe at some point I'll just try and go over and while you all are relaxing.
Is there anyone we're trying to avoid? Else?
I don't think any remaining. The only concern we really had was Egg and Hydra. I think it would be good to learn how the others plot.
Probably
Maybe.
a good idea.
Is there anybody? I think we're good on allies as long as we can get them. Well, Dragon is out, so Hydra will probably be looking for allies, or they'll just try and get to the end the fastest.
Well, and at this point, though, we know that, like, so far, I don't think that Genie would turn on us. Phoenix might. And then we have Giant who refused. We already, like, tried to make a deal with them, and they were like, we're not making a deal with anyone, right? And then who else is there? Just Dragon, then?
Dragon's gone.
No.
It's Giant, Genie, Hydra, and
Phoenix.
Okay, yeah. So then, yeah. So really, Phoenix is probably their only option at this point to try to like team up with.
I believe that Hydra might attempt to go for Giant.
No, they could, but I mean, they seemed pretty staunch in their no to everybody policy. So.
Well, that was 3 levels ago.
No, that's true. I guess we could suss out how they are. I would like to talk to that lady again anyway.
Okay. Everyone, best behavior.
Yes. Please, don't make my job any harder than it is.
I mean, I want to follow what Umbran said, but I want to make your job harder.
Everyone is going to be delightful and wonderful, and there will be no complications.
You need to
if
make
you,
house. Sorry to interrupt. Keep
If
going.
you don't feel comfortable speaking with people, it is okay to just walk away from a situation.
And you need to make House Sobronia look good. Also,
Yes,
Oh.
we-
I forgot to mention, everything that happens here is off camera because of the time dilation.
Oh. Okay, cool. What are they showing while we're here?
Well, there's a few scenes that get cut and put in. You know, the battles have to all be broadcast.
Oh,
So
I
there's-
guess that's true.
Mhm.
We're just doing reruns.
A lot of overlapping, so yes. I'm not part of production.
If you have like some idea you are out there.
I'm more in here than I am out there now.
All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
one last thing, and Canari will take out like in the indoor garden she like clipped a few different flowers for all of the members of the team, as like boutonnieres or corsages, and she'll pin one onto Quentin's jacket.
Cherish it. Thank you.
I mean, we already have the purple going, but I thought it was a nice touch.
It's only for Quentin?
No, it's for... I picked them for everybody. They can choose if they want.
Oh,
Them or
okay, so
not.
everyone
I would-
gets a boutonniere?
Yeah.
You just specifically went up to Quentin and put it on his...
Well, he wasn't in the room when we all were
Fair. Oh, yeah,
thinking
true.
about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
anyway, he's blushing. He looks like a fool. Also,
Moxie's trying to hide
Melissa-
a giggle.
are you, do you have the map up?
Oh, he got so
Yes.
large.
Okay, this is what Quentin looks like, everybody. Look at him.
Look at that lad.
Dashing.
Such a fancy
Fancy
boy.
gentleman.
Such a fancy boy.
No one
He's a
tell Hero
fancy-
Forge that I'm using their mini turn chat.
Who?
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who?
all right.
Oh no, I didn't mean to move that.
After 10 minutes, the aura fades.
I would have dismissed it earlier. Just like,
We all have to stay in
Just
here for
there,
10 minutes.
Like 10 minutes, just like, okay now.
Now what I'm going to do is have you all roll me some roleplay initiative. I'm going to put you at the top of the stairs. And for the audience, if anyone is watching now or in the future, roleplay initiative is just a fancy way to do roleplay in an organized way. So everyone's going to roll their d20 and then add their charisma modifier.
I normally have advantage. Do I get advantage this time?
You still get advantage if you have advantage.
Sweet. Woohoo!
Okay, well, I thought I rolled good, and then I realized that we got to add charisma. So I'm okay with that. I was a little worried.
All right. What did Vrexil get?
18.
Nice. What did Umbran get?
Umbran got a modified 20.
What did Braenna get?
16.
What did Canari get?
Natural 20.
Oh my god. For a total of...
20.
We're gonna put Umbran first.
Fair. If you want a flashy entrance, I can make it happen.
And then...
Well, there's
Moxie.
nobody here in the foyer to see it. Devlin Taylor's asleep, and
18.
Hell.
18. Okay, who wants to go first? Moxie or Vrexil?
everyone's like, no. No, no.
We'll
I
put
was like,
Vrexil
"Ah."
first.
Alright.
And then Quentin rolled a 15.
Man, I thought I did. I thought I did so well. with
Everyone
the
rolled over
16.
15.
I actually rolled an 18, and I was like, oh, okay, cool.
That's insane.
The other-
Okay.
If I didn't have advantage, I would have gotten a 5, so.
Umbran gets to go. Wherever, if Umbran moves, you can move as far as you want. It doesn't have to be the 30 feet. These rounds are long, extenuated. So if Umbra moves and anyone wants to move with Umbran, you may do so.
Okay,
As your
so
reaction.
remind me,
Yes.
what are the rooms of the event?
Yes. Each of the golden doors leads to either a set of rooms, a kitchen, something. Those are much more... They serve a purpose other than the ballroom kind of thing, you know? And of course, Cludulia shop over there. And then you actually do see at the top, this is just an archway. The doors are wide open, pulled back, and you see the ballroom behind that. And then on the far end of the ballroom, there is a little balcony, a hallway that leads to a balcony.
Oopsies.
And it's open air, so you'll be able to like look out into some grassy fields and beyond. And then there are also a few lounges where teams can, or people can go and have some private time. Wink.
Oh.
What are we gonna do on the bed? I think I'll head to the ballroom just to like scope out who's there.
Umbran
Not
goes
much
to the
going
ballroom.
on.
Is anyone else going to the ballroom with Umbran?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll go to Canari, Braenna, Moxie. How about Vrexil?
Yeah, if we're all going, Vrexil's going.
All right.
I mean, it's a good way to kind of like move a room quickly.
As you head up the stairs, you see Thakul. He is the beast killer or whatever. I at least know their first names, not their titles. He is just laying on the couch. He seems to be dressed in a prim and proper trench coat, a derby, just some like slacks, button up, and he's just completely passed out, taking a nap. And
He
then
was Team Giant, right?
yes, he is a Goliath. And then on the other side, you see Alan, Farmer, and Ilaria, who are sipping on some wine and having a very good discussion about plants.
You guys didn't tell me passing out on one of the chairs was an option.
It is not, no.
Maybe after a few drinks.
Okay.
Do not embarrass me at this event. I beg of you.
I'm gonna put you on the other map.
It would not be intentional if I did.
Let me
New map, new map.
tell you what you see.
Ooh, look at this.
Oh no, I can't paste the tokens. I gotta drag everybody back on.
Claude at the buffet. We love him. There's Egg.
I don't need that spiritual weapon.
I didn't cast that. Oh no.
Not yet.
Who is Grindy Lou?
She is the coordinator of Team Hydra?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so here is what you see as you enter the room. First thing that stands out to you is Tuk Tuk seems to be dancing and playing around in the water at the top of this 3-tier fountain. The liaison, Grindylu, just standing at like almost 2 foot 7 inches, is up yelling at Tuk Tuk to get out of there! Don't make me come up there! She seems pleasant. Bartholomew is just in a tree. He has a drink, and he seems to be having his rat drink from his drink every now and then he drinks from the drink, and they're just having a grand old time. His dirty feet just like draped over the branch, hanging down, and some like dirt crisps are like falling off and onto the floor.
You said shoes were required.
Shoes are required.
You see, Claude is pigging out on this turkey over here, and Gail is just watching curiously.
She's got one bird on her finger, but there's like a lot of bird noises coming from her.
Oh, she actually has like 7 different birds just like on her in different places. And you see on the right this massive looking woman digging into the salmon on the table. And you see on the table to the far on the left a half-orc woman and one of the team giant Goliaths snacking on some shrimp and having a deep conversation. There's Egg over there. He is not sneaking. He's like just like hunched over and walking over and grabbing an apple from this little basket right there and biting into it. And you see in the far end of the room 2 wine tables. You see Reginald and Colonel having a riveting conversation about tapestries. And Julius, you don't know this guy, but like there's an incredibly handsome man next to Scorndon, drinking wine, having a good time. You see Hector leaning over the railing, just watching the entire area spanning out. You don't see who else is on the balconies because of line of sight, but this ballroom seems to have some magical enchantments all about it, because there are these 4 trees with glowing orbs and some leaves on them just lighting up the night, and you see these golden fireflies sparkling and wisping all around. Butterflies and some dragonflies just flying overhead, creating this like mesmeric atmosphere, and very regal, and you feel this really cool, nice breeze, just gentle and oxygenating. It's a very beautiful sight. The fountain is pouring, and there is a spectral jazz ensemble. And you know what? I'm just gonna drag a bunch of random stuff over here.
A what jazz ensemble, Dev?
Spectral.
Okay, because that is definitely not what it sounded like you said.
A sexual.
I mean, it is jazz, so.
Yeah. They are in the center playing a smooth, riveting performance. And yeah, Umbran, you were done.
Sure am.
Now it's Canari's turn.
Good turn. We walked here.
we just moved.
I think seeing all of this, Canari would she'd probably walk over to where Claude and Gale are, just to, since she knows them, and just said, and we'll just say, "Oh, it's so wonderful to see you both again."
In the distance, the jazz ensemble says, "Now that the rest of the party has arrived, it's time to kick it up a notch."
Wow, way to fucking call attention that we were late.
Wow, we just got here last. We could have been hanging out in the foyer area the whole time.
You're just in the entrance to this room, just complaining.
Would we be Team Reaper if we weren't complaining?
No.
We do two things, murder and complain. That's our whole skill set.
Hello, Canari. Do you want some turkey? He hands you a half-eaten leg.
No, thank you. I was going to get a glass of wine to start the evening.
This isn't wine, this is turkey.
I
Do you want me to show you where the wine is? I got lost when I first was looking for it, too.
No, I kind of want
Hi,
to
Canari.
enjoy Hi, Gale. That's, wow.
A bird lands on your head.
Oh, aren't you
Charlotte.
the sweetest little thing.
Consent! The bird flaps off.
Charlotte, it's okay, you can come back.
Circles around, back on your head.
Canari, like, gingerly, like, bring it off from her head and just kind of, like, onto her shoulder.
That's you.
How did your fight go?
Oh, our fight? It was so much fun. Well, we won.
Wonderful. I'm very glad to see that. Who did you end up going against?
They were like lizards. Not lizards, Claude. Dragonborn, the dragon team.
Oh. Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, and of course we let them surrender when they wanted to surrender. Why keep them from leaving, you know?
No, absolutely. No, that's
Does
wonderful.
anyone else want to approach right now, by the way?
While Canari does her scene, Umbran is moving his way towards Reginald. Oh, I'm so sorry, Bartholomew.
All right, does anyone else want to join Canari in this little conversation? All right, cool.
Also, I don't think I mentioned, but Umbran's dress like trails a foot behind him as he walks. It's
love
like ridiculously long.
Actually, Moxie will have probably come over with Canari. I'll just put her here to start eating and also chat.
As
All right,
Moxie
we'll
walks
hand
up,
you the turkey leg.
yeah, Claude just looks Moxie right in the eye. I bet I can eat more than you.
I mind link with
As
Moxie.
Umbran hears this as he's walking by, he's like, "Don't embarrass me."
I mind link with Moxie immediately, and I'm just like, listen.
I'm just thinking about how correct he might be. As she's like also eating the turkey leg that has already been handed to her.
Well, who did you fight?
Oh, we were up against Empyrean.
Oh, with that meanie?
Yes.
I stole her hat.
Are you wearing it right now?
No, she left
Oh.
it. It didn't go with the outfit.
You stole her hat. Oh,
Yeah.
well. I mean, I suppose spoils go to the victor.
Well, we let her live.
Mhm.
I just took her hat because she's a terrible jerk.
She
Also,
is.
Claude, you could eat more than me.
She made fun of my birds.
I'm so sorry to hear. And Canari's just like brought Charlotte up and is just like petting the back of it.
You're right. I could eat more than you.
Yeah, I agree. That's 10 out of 10.
Did any of you die?
Surprisingly, not on the last level. We made it through just fine.
That's good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got pretty fucked up at the end of level 4, though.
Yeah, level 3 was not kind to us.
Oh, well.
Oh, yeah, 3.
What was it? The giant sea serpents?
Yes. Did you also have to fight those? What were they? Those other creatures that were.
I have
The
no idea what
minions.
those were. They weren't cute at all. And yeah, they were easy enough to deal with. I kicked him off the bridge.
I think Canari kind of looks back to where Vrexil is kind of hovering just as this whole conversation is going on, and then comes back and we'll just continue and get a few things on like a tasting plate.
Bartholomew looks over at y'all, looks at Canari and Moxie. Hey, look, a couple of cuties walked up.
That's very nice, Bartholomew.
You want some
Close
wine?
enough. No,
he-
stay there.
he
If
holds
you
the
come
wine
over
out.
here, I will run.
Playing hard to get, aren't ya?
And he is a gross rat man.
And we're gonna go to Vrexil.
With everybody kind of like splitting different ways, Vrexil's gonna like look really awkwardly at like Braenna, and then over at Quentin, and just sort of like and then just sort of slowly hover away.
Now is the time for diplomatic strategy. I believe in us.
Vrexil's gonna float up to where the butterflies are flying around the fountain and use his forest gnome ability to just kind of small talk with them, like, "So, how's it going?"
It does not work.
Oh no!
They are fey spirits.
Vrexil pretends that it works. Just kind of keeps chatting, looking around, like,
Look insane right now.
And Vrexil is like 10 feet in the air to do this.
Just floating. Tuk
Yeah.
Tuk is splashing water all around, and then he points a staff at you as you're floating around. Let me ride your chair.
Well, it's not even really a chair. Proper. I'm sorry. Have we really met? I'm Vrexil von Chomsky Steakenstein McPuffet.
I'm gonna call you Puff Pants.
That works.
And then, yeah,
Slowly hovers back down.
he casts some. I need to he has some thaumaturgy to like make the lights go dim and undim, dim, undim. He's just messing with everything and
You're making a nuisance. Stop.
Hello,
You can't tell me what to do.
I hate everything about that man.
It's delightful.
Yeah.
Vrexil's also going to just look over at Egg and see what Egg is doing.
Egg grabbed an apple and he goes to the other side of the pillar and then he sits down on the ground and eating it.
All right. Yeah, that's it.
His little squirrel pops out and has a maraca or something. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's it for Vrexil at the moment.
All right, Braenna. How high in there are you? 10 feet.
Braenna walks over to this emptier-ish table, and starts just grabbing as much food as she can.
Hector will wave as you approach. She won't say anything though.
Hi, have we actually officially met yet? I don't remember.
And I do a tarot reading for your team.
Maybe? I don't remember. That was like 4 whole days ago.
That was a long time ago. You're right. Let me know if you want a reading tonight. Maybe love is on your horizon tonight. Then she
Okay.
turns around and you hear some shuffling of cards up on this table.
Braenna will, she's like, I don't have any place to put any. She starts putting some of the food down and will, instead of doing the normal thing of going to the stairs, will try to, like, jump to the top of the balcony. Can she do that, Dev?
Sorry, I was finding a tarot reader generator.
Braenna backs up and then jumps up to the balcony. If she can do
Roll
that.
me an athletics check.
19?
All right. You successfully get up, but you do lose 1 roll.
Oh, a roll, like bread. I get it. I was like,
Yeah.
a roll up. I was confused at first. I got it now. I'm good.
She already has 5 cards on the table. She looks your way. I knew you would be up here.
That's
I mean,
cool.
I did just offer you, but I knew what you would decide.
I want to get over there.
Because the cards never lie.
Well, I would lack a reading because I don't remember what my reading was before. If you did one, I don't even remember.
I think Moxie got it. I don't remember who else was there with her, but I
What?
have a bunch of
Moxie and
notes from mine.
Canari got him.
There you go.
What do you want to ask the cards?
What are my options?
Any question that you need guidance on? Or it could simply be about love, or it could...
Can I just say
about-
dealer's choice? Because I don't know.
I believe that the cards could do that for you.
Okay.
Now, please, flip over. There are 5 on the table
Yep.
in a cross form. So, which one would you like to do first? There is 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom, 1 on the left, 1 on the right, and then 1 in the middle.
Ooh.
This is like a
This
video
is-
game where you go out to an NPC and then you get to like do your little like.
I think I'll do the one on the right side, and Brenda pick the one on the like
The
Braenna's right.
traitor. This must. I believe that this one represents your past. You must have had a really good deal or an exchange of goods and money.
Well, I am pretty good at making stuff, and for a while I thought I made this special weapon that people would want, and I was trying to find who would be the best wielder for it, and then turned out it was me. It's crazy.
I think that this is more specific. Did you sell anything of a great value lately?
I mean, I did just sell my belt that gave me beard.
That makes sense. No, please choose another card. By the way, she's like 6'7" or something.
Braenna looks up.
Yeah.
I think I would choose the one on the left.
Oh, this one's the beggar. Now this could represent your future, where you might one day run into financial ruin. Or someone might ask you for a sum of money, or
Well, that's cool because I have
time.
some money now.
Or value.
I have some money now. That would
All
work.
right,
Okay.
pick your next one.
Top.
Oh, this one is the traitor. Oh, that's not good.
What does it mean?
Well, you see, Taroka has suits. And so when the suit is black, that is misfortune. And when the suit is red, that is good fortune. But when the traitor presents itself for the good fortune, it means that something that appears to be like a good deal, a good arrangement, a good situation will actually end in betrayal. So,
Braenna
a
kind of
tense time.
puts her hand where the necklace of Andrew's soulstone is,
Mhm.
but doesn't say anything.
Interpret that how you will. It could just simply mean an ally will turn against you, even though they promise that they will maintain their relationship, or anything else.
And
She smiles,
Hector's
a
up
knowing
here
smile.
playing 4D fucking chess with Braenna. That's what it means.
In the bottom or the middle?
Bottom.
Oh my. The Dark Lord.
Hey, shit's gonna sabotage our whole team.
This means that there is someone amongst you who is on the path towards great power, yet great darkness.
I thought we fixed that.
No, someone possibly corrupted. Someone who takes on some sort of title. King, sovereign, lord, master.
Happened to be a frog on that card.
There's
Or-
just a tiny little top hat.
Tiny little top.
Some great evil is associated with someone who gives themselves such a title. And now the last one.
What if they were like inadvertently stuck in someone's head?
That's not for me to say. The cards guide, they do not specify.
Okay.
Now how about the center one?
Yes. I mean, that's my last one, right?
It is, but you need to flip it. And the center one is the most important because everything that has been flipped so far will revolve and center itself on the center card.
Braenna, like, slowly. That sounds kind of ominous. And we'll flip
as a
it
reminder,
over.
The one on the right is for the future. The one on the left. No, the one on the right is the past. The one on the left is future. The top and the bottom I don't know.
Current, present. It's fine.
Okay, anyway.
And Braenna will just slowly flip over the middle card.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh no, stop saying
I wish you
that.
would quit saying that because this is like my stuff, and you are being very like pessimistic about the whole thing.
I'm sorry, but this is the horseman. It means the horseman always comes before a
The
great
horseman
calamity.
cometh.
Now that I know we did fix that. Like we made it so the insurance fraud wouldn't happen or whatever. I don't know. She was like, we did it for the lows.
What? Insurance fraud? I don't know what you mean, but something
don't
in the
really
future
either. She said
is
the
coming.
insurance fraud was there for the thing, but we made it so they weren't there anymore, so it's not going to be a problem. Okay. I will have to remember all that's this is a lot to remember and to try to tell everyone. I'm pretty sure I'm going to tell it wrong. This might be a problem.
As a recap, to make it easy on you, you had a good trade that happened, a good exchange. However, in the future, there will be someone in great need who will seek you out. There will be a good prospect presented to you, but it will end in betrayal. And someone amongst you, someone close to you, is essentially the Dark Lord. A person heading towards tyranny, control, something bad. And everything that happens will be the horseman.
And
all of those will happen before the calamity comes.
And as Hector is recapping, Braenna's just like slowly eating all of the food that she has.
She's eating, but like kind of sad now. She's like, oh no.
What did you get? You got Dark Lord, Horseman, and Betrayer in the same reading.
Yeah.
What were the other two?
Beggar and trader. Like trader.
Yeah,
Oh.
I thought you said traitor.
Yeah, the first time
and then you said it
around, I
again,
thought
and
you
was
meant
like,
traitor, and then you're like trader.
Yeah.
Well, that is very interesting.
I'm sorry that
Information?
did not tell you anything about love, but you just asked for.
Do you have something about love? Because
choice.
who knows?
At this rate, I wouldn't touch it.
She shuffles her deck and she just hands it to you and spreads it out. Pick a card.
This one.
I have to refresh.
That's what they call it.
Gasp.
Gasp.
All right, let's see. The ghost.
These cards, I fucking hate them, Jude.
This one is neither good nor bad. It just means that there will be ghosts of the past that you must reconcile with before you can find love.
God,
No
so
marriage till your
here's
brother's back alive.
here's the thing. Like, in real life, fully, this is bullshit. But, like, this is, everything is just going right into all the, like, my headcanon for Braenna is she's not, like, her thing with her brother totally messed her up in terms of relationships because she wasn't able to protect him, so now she's trying to find someone she can protect.
Yeah, I know. That's why I love doing these readings.
But, like, and you just did that randomly, right? That wasn't like you picked it on purpose?
Yeah, it was random.
God,
I have this. There's Taroka.com.
that's fucking crazy. Okay, I'm fine. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it. Braenna's
This
like,
is how tarot readings usually go. They just make shit up. And then
they do, but it all fits in. It's why it's
and then
crazy.
it all fits well. Yeah.
Like, why? How did that fit in? God damn. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna
it's fine.
officially say
We're done.
that
Yes, it's fine.
when you're doing dealer's choice, the right is the future, the left is the past. The bottom is relationships. The top is something else. The top is a warning or a fortuitous event. And then the center is what everything else revolves around. Anyway, your turn is done.
Yeah, I kind of went for a long time. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you did. It's okay. Everyone gets a chance to do that if they want. Quentin's gonna walk in, and then he's just gonna keep going to the wine table. And he's gonna stand next to Julius, and Julius is gonna look at him. Still as skinny as ever, I see. And Quentin looks back.
Sorry.
Still eating all of your steaks and peas, I guess. Quentin angrily pours a glass and then walks away. I'm tired of all these muscleheads.
So sick of punks.
Umbran's turn.
Making me look bad.
Yeah.
Umbran was going to go talk to Reginald, but seeing Tuk Tuk, he's enchanted by this. This wonderful little guy.
He's just like dancing up in there.
Umbran's gonna call up to Tuk Tuk. Tuk Tuk, do you want to
What?
teach my frog how to dance?
I can teach anything to dance. Throw him my way.
Why don't you come down here, though?
No.
Well, too bad. Guess you miss out.
That's fine. I don't need your money.
He starts dancing.
What could be more delightful than teaching a frog how to dance, though?
He pulls out a decapitated hand.
I'm gonna meet you halfway.
He throws it over to you, and the decapitated hand like goes up and crawls across the floor, and then like the partial wrist or whatever like lifts up almost like a chair.
Put the frog on the hand.
Yo, less delightful. I'll bring him to you. And I cast Mage Hand, and I bring Jerome up to Tuk Tuk. I will
Fine.
walk over to the.
The hands just
I'll
goes
walk over
back
to the
and then
lip of the fountain and stand on it.
okay. The hand goes back to the fountain and jumps on the water and starts like hand swimming around. It is my cantrip, helpful hand.
Mhm.
I love that cantrip. Yeah, Jerome will then. So you go up and you lift the frog up to Tuk Tuk. Tuk Tuk puts his scepter in his like pants, and then holds out his hands until the frog is in his hands.
What was that? What was that? You want to be king? All kings must know how to dance.
And then he starts teaching the frog how to dance.
I cast message to Jerome as this happened. Can he hear you?
I believe so.
This is worrying.
He's
I-
His
becoming too
attention.
powerful.
I promise that I will have no other master except you.
Yes, good, but no one else should be able to hear you. I'm the one who sprinkled the dust on you.
Yes, that is true. This is a strange creature indeed.
We'll have to look into this. Umbran's just gonna start like dancing around the fountain while Tuk Tuk and Jerome dance on top of it.
All right, Canari, what would you like to do?
I think Canari would get after wrapping up the conversation with Claude and Gale, would head over to the next table just to get a couple of things. Kind of clocking that Quentin is like angrily walking away and making a note to herself to go up, and she'll head up that way after she grabs a few things from the table. Yeah, and she'll walk past Noah and I guess the Lena.
Yep.
And just give a nod to both of them and a friendly smile.
As you walk by, Lena will smile real big. Damn! Your hair? Fabulous.
Oh, thank you. It's very
Noah
sweet
cocks
of
his
you.
head. You look familiar.
You keep calling me princess.
Do you want some shrimp?
Actually,
Wow,
that would
I
be
just
lovely.
thought of so many things for him to say with his name, and he just goes with "You want shrimp?"
You hit
Canari
your
will.
shrimp and it flops around.
Yeah,
That bitch
yeah,
is shrimp. Bitches love shrimp.
Yeah, Canari will just kind of hold out the plate, kind of playing up that princess
You know,
thing.
little lady. Shrimp is considered an aphrodisiac.
Nope, now run. Now leave. Nope.
Lena actually punches him in the jaw, and then he just. She waves her hand. Yeah, I guess the magical filters let that through, as it should. And then she walks to Canari. I'm sorry about him.
I'm used to it. It's people say things that they probably should keep to themselves more often. But
Yeah, I would have to agree. By the way, my name is Lena. She holds out her hand.
Canari, and Canari will take it and kind of does a little curtsy.
Her hand is firm yet supple. You like wine?
New ship.
I do.
All right, let's get you some wine. Noah looks at Canari and sorry.
He hears. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say. Sometimes I say things I shouldn't. I'm trying to work on it.
He hears back. I think Canari smiles and he hears in his head, I forgive you.
And then Lena takes you along. Noah the Queenslayer, I swear, he has no filter whatsoever, and I am trying to work on him with that. It has been so bad for the audience, but he likes to play up the whole Queenslayer thing. Queenslayer as in... I'm not talking to you, Alexa! Alexa.
With a cameo from Alexa.
Stop.
I love that.
She wants to play D&D too.
Let me in.
He has this whole thing, calls himself the Queenslayer because he killed a queen once.
One queen.
One queen. And now he's...
That's a hate crime.
Well, I mean, the queen deserved it, of course.
I'm not there, but
but now he goes around calling himself the Queenslayer, as in like lady killer. He thinks that's funny, but it's not.
You might find a better tactic. Yeah, you might find better tactics available to him if he's actually trying to flirt.
Right. Maybe I just need to teach him how to flirt better. You know, you gave me a really good idea, whatever your name is.
Canari.
Canari. I'll remember that. Usually don't remember until someone makes an impression on me.
Oh.
And guess you have.
I'm happy to hear that. And I think,
big smile.
yeah, they'll keep going, and Canari will kind of look over her shoulder towards Egg and give a little wave.
Egg just holds up his hand and then unfurls it. My finger disappeared.
Every once in a while, Dev, your head hits your fan just right, and it looks like you're wearing a little pillbox hat.
Yeah. Egg just.
He didn't have any beef with Canari, did he? I thought it was just like he was saying those things about Vrexil, yeah, but he was really nice to everybody else.
He was really rude about us, though, I thought.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He doesn't have it out for you.
Yeah.
He's reading his book now.
Cool. Yeah, they'll head up to the wine table.
All right,
and-
as you do that, we'll go to Vrexil.
Vrexil will, seeing this interaction between Canari and Egg, just sort of float down in that direction. And just sort of like stop by and pick up a little food.
Sorry.
He's not even looking at you, but his familiar is giving you daggers. His little squirrel.
Vrexil is definitely gonna like float like a couple feet in the air and sort of keeping distance, trying to look like he's just going past and just sort of making small talk, but intends to maybe stay a minute and just kind of like looks at Egg and, hey, glad to see you made it to this part.
I'm really glad that you made it too.
Who did you all end up fighting?
Team Kraken. Why?
I didn't really know them very well. How did that go for you?
He shuts his book and then he turns invisible.
Oh no, he's the worst.
Good talk. Good talk.
No, hold on. Vrexil pulls the lantern of revealing.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Just pops open the lantern of revealing and just goes, why?
All you do is seek to embarrass me.
I'm not trying to. Shutters the lantern and then just kind of keeps floating on.
I think Egg goes back invisible.
Baby.
Egg is rueful.
Yeah,
Zip around and-
Vrexil's gonna keep on floating. And how high is the ceiling in this place?
80 feet.
Oh jeez. Just gonna kind of like keep floating up and pretend to chat with more of the wildlife again. But did Egg had his glasses / goggles on, right?
Yeah.
Vrexil's gonna pull out a little like pocket watch that has, you know, a watch on the bottom part, but then like a mirror on the top.
Mm-hmm.
And since Egg is invisible, is going to cast Willoughby's Oculus
Ooh.
and link the mirror on his pocket watch to the outside of
The
Egg.
reflective surface.
Yeah.
Yeah, so essentially everything that he sees, you see.
And just from up there, just pretending to chit chat with the things, just is gonna watch Egg for a minute and see what he does.
Moxie, what would you like to do?
Well, Moxie would probably awkwardly stuff her face here for a moment as Canari walks away, and then like wave and book it over to where Braenna and
Yeah, as soon as Braenna got done with her thing, she's like madly like, God, come, things said, stuff, come, please.
So Moxie, do you want to describe how you get up there?
Yeah, so Moxie is, she just kind of like wave at the two of them and point and then like walk quickly past where Umbran was, and then as soon as she thought she was out of eyesight, she would have booked it. And when she got close enough, just like jump up.
Jump up or run up the pillar?
Oh yeah, just run up the pillar.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just run up and then be there.
You get
With
up
her
there.
Plate of food just fine. It's a lot
And
of meat.
Hector, I didn't know you could do that.
It's new. It's a feature.
I thought you knew
A
a
what?
lot of things.
You know,
Well, I knew that she would be over here, but
Also,
like I said,
Hector told me
specifics.
some stuff. Like,
oh,
no,
I didn't tell her anything.
I know.
The
I remember the
cards.
the card said stuff like, ruler in something charge in a horse.
Like a ruler's gonna charge in on a horse.
Something
So we
like
have
that.
to, like-
Yes. And it was bad. And also,
I won't be helpful. I don't remember a single thing.
And also something
Okay,
about
well,
ghosts. I don't remember.
There's a horse man to look out for. And also ghosts.
Moxie, do you want to learn about your love life? Or any other question?
Yeah, I have a lot of
you might
questions.
have?
None of them are about love.
Oh,
To be
okay.
honest, I got a lot going on. I don't need.
That's fine.
Okay. So I've gotten a lot of information lately. Some from stupid bitches wearing hats. Is there a way to see, do the cards know if it's true? Or if she's still being a scheming hoe?
That was the insurer's fraud.
Hector's gonna stop and look at you directly in the eyes, and she's towering over you.
Yeah.
Every single member of my team is wearing hats right now. Hopefully you're not referring to anybody on my team.
No, I was talking about Normok.
Oh, that bitch.
Her hat was fucking terrible. All of yours are. She like leans forward very adamantly and is like, all of your hats are lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I chose each of them. Well, the cards
They-
chose.
Of course, they're beautiful, and I mean, yours looks fabulous. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to insinuate that I hated all people with hats.
That's fine.
Because I definitely.
Do you want to draw cards?
Yes. Let's not keep me talking anymore.
What is your question?
Is what Normok said the whole story?
First, let's take a look at your past.
Okay, let's
Flip
do
over
it.
the left card.
I need more paper. Hang on. Okay, I did that though.
Okay. So you want to know the truth, essentially.
Yeah.
Specifically about what Normok told you.
Yeah.
The first card flipped over is the Dictator of Black. Did I say this was your past?
Yeah.
You said yeah.
Okay, yeah. It looks as though someone was dictating your life,
Okay.
forcing something upon you, making you follow their orders, something of that sort. Now, do you want to learn about your future?
Uh-huh.
Flip over the right.
Okay.
Oh, this says the Berserker of Black. The Berserker usually indicates that in the future, you or someone you are close to will go berserk, will lose all senses, will be inspired by rage, enragement.
I mean, but she does that
something
all the time. Does that
explosive or
count?
something. I mean, it could be her. It could be
I get pretty
someone
mad a
who's
lot.
not who's not meant to break or snap or
Okay.
anything.
Yeah.
But that lies in your future, and it seems almost inevitable because it was drawn in the card. And the dictator is forcing your path. If you don't break from the path that the dictator has set for you, then the berserker will rise. Now, how about relationships? Would you like to learn about that?
Sure.
In regards to this truth.
Yeah.
Oh, the Esper. It seems as though someone with some sort of psychic, powerful mental ability is very important to you. And usually the Esper is powerful in a sense. Someone who always seems to know what's going on. Yes, but this is neither good nor bad. It simply is. But because it appeared during the dictator, after the dictator and after the berserker, it's more than likely that this person in your life, this Esper or whatever this represents, will play an integral role in this timeline. That must have been ordained or whatever by the truth that you learned from this Normak.
Okay.
It's really creepy that the Asper was the one that got flipped over.
All of
That
this
is creepy as fuck.
It's fairly creepy that like cards that can be interpreted this way, I guess.
Yeah, the dictator and the berserker, like I definitely like knew how to shove that, but then the Esper flipped over and I'm like, this is very obvious. Anyway.
Esper, is that?
Esper, ESP.
Yeah.
So like psychic.
No, I know that. I've
Okay.
just not seen it in the Taroka thing that
I guess it's in it. I'm just doing the Taroko deck.
No, yeah, no, it makes
But yeah,
sense. I was just
Anyway, the next card that I will ask you to reveal. This is the chance card, the random one, the fortuitous one. It's maybe a wild card, something that might throw a wrench in all of this, might change how you interpret everything.
Mine, Moxie. This is the one that said the one that would take there was a title, it was a king title, something, but bad.
You mean traitor?
Oh, like the King Horseman guy?
Well, the horseman was the middle.
Maybe a
The-
king.
Top one was the traitor.
Top one was a traitor, and then the middle was
Traitor.
the traitor, and then the middle was the horseman.
Yeah. Okay. Whenever you're ready, flip it over.
Okay, she just quickly flips it over after thinking about the king traitor horseman
Oh my.
coming.
Wow. The transmuter. This represents change. This represents something during this whole journey that will change all of this into something good. So even though there's a path towards the berserker, the transmuter comes in to essentially create that equal exchange, that transformation into something wonderful. But it's not set in stone because this is chance. It means that there is only a chance. And now, the middle card. The center, the sun, the one that everything else revolves around.
Flip it.
Interesting. This one is also the ghost.
Ghosts, more ghosts, more ghosts.
I believe that this means with all of these other cards, It means that something in your past or something in your future, a spirit, a haunting, something is what has brought all of this about. Since everything revolves around it, there's a good chance that whatever the ghost is, that they are the ones that ushered in the dictator. The ones that made all of this happen. The real truth behind the truth. Hopefully that was helpful.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I have a lot of questions still, but I think I have a better understanding of the truth that I got from Normok before I stole her stupid hat.
Do you have the hat?
I do. Do you want it?
No.
Do you know someone who might?
You know that one that always wears pink?
Oh, yeah, she's out in the hall.
She
foyer
might
front.
want it. Here, draw a card. Let's see if she wants it.
Okay, Moxie will just pull one quickly.
Oh. I need to look up the definition of this word.
Which word?
The donjon.
The donjon, which literally is fucking the dungeon.
The donjon, the great tower or innermost keep of a castle. Well, it appears as though whatever you are offering her exists. It will reach the innermost parts of her heart.
All right, sweet.
So that means yes, she will probably want that.
I'm gonna give it to her. Because I don't really want it. I just didn't want Normok to have it.
You all hear a yelling sound and a cacophony coming from above the ballroom as Tuk Tuk casts Dimension Door with Jerome on his shoulder, right on top of Vrexil's chair. Ride the chair!
Counterspell! Where are you taking my frog?
I'm gonna say this just happens because you weren't paying attention to.
I would not take my eyes off of. He's got Jerome.
So he doesn't do that, and then he yells
Tried
at you,
though.
and then he does it again.
Counterspell.
You. He grabs Jerome and he puts Jerome in the water, and
Right,
then
now
he
his top hat is wet.
flips, and then disappears.
You know, you think you're try to be friends with someone.
Vrexil has invisible sight out to 120 feet with the robe of eyes.
You'll see him. He wasted both of his 4th level spell slots, so he won't be able
Yeah.
to.
I can't do anything now.
I just want him to ride the chair.
The chair's not even here right now.
He thinks your thing is a chair.
Oh no.
He thinks her boots are a chair. Duh.
Wait, is it
Yeah.
just boots?
Yes.
Oh,
It's
chair is his arm
just
right
the
now.
boots.
I thought you were in a literal chair.
No.
No, it's just the boots. The arm's
boots.
in the chair's in the arm.
Well, I mean,
Over
he
the
still would have done the dimension door because he wants to ride.
Vrexil.
To convince.
He just wants to
but-
ride Vrexil, guys.
But he wastes the spell slots.
Oh, that poor little boy.
Oh no, he has one more left. He's gonna save it.
Oh, dear.
I mage hand to get Jerome back.
Master, I am cold.
You're always cold, bud. You're cold-blooded. It's okay.
Oh.
I don't have any warmth on me. You know that. I can go hand you off to someone else if you'd like.
His tongue lashes out, hits a firefly and then pulls it back in, and inside of him he glows a little bit. I feel better.
All right, no more distractions.
Barutha turns away from the table and begins walking around, and then makes her way to Umbran.
Wow. Okay, one more distraction.
Barutha stands towering over you.
Good evening. Can I help you?
Would you like to dance?
I would love to. Yes.
I spin you like doll.
I would appreciate it. I'm always a sucker for tall, dark, and muscular.
And they're gonna go around the fountain, dancing around, and Bruce is just like standing, like twirling. Not even like, doesn't even have to hold her hand up or anything. She just like holds it down a little bit. She's like 7'2".
Hold it down.
Yeah. And she's just really happy about it. And that's where we're gonna end it for tonight. That was fun. We'll continue the party shenanigans next week.
Shenanigans.
Dungeon Sphere on Dungeon Pop.
Woo!
Hit that
Yeah,
follow.
That's it. Do it.
Subscribe. Come
Subscribe.
back next week
Yeah.
for more of this.
Oh yeah, more parties.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
Bye.